Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, just
I
a
forgot
reminder.
that happened.
Just a
That
reminder
did
for you
happen,
guys.
Bung. Thank you
Yeah.
for the
Hey
reminder.
Read
I
chat.
saw Wallace.
Sorry.
I met Wallace and Gromit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Aiden met Wallace and Gromit. It was pretty weird.
He asked if he wanted biscuits and tea. It was really funny.
I'm just gonna caption the tweet. We're talking about pedophiles.
Stop.
What? What's the problem?
What's the...
I'm playing some nice calming jazz music to this. Continue talking about
nice.
pedophiles.
Okay, so, love is love. Let's get that
It's got a point. I can't argue with that.
So why didn't you pick pictures of me?
Why you pictures of me?
Why did you pick pictures of me? Why did you do this?
Hey, Fat Brown Boy's here today. Good. Okay, Badger is black.
Adam responded to that, the picture with the horse and the
Yeah,
kid, and he's like, "I apologize on behalf of my people."
my people.
The Nene race.
The name.
I don't know.
Christ.
Stayed up all night. Someone just said side morning. Okay.
That's it. Side Morton.
Side morning. That's important.
God. Why did I come to the stream? What was I thinking?
It's a good stream.
What were you thinking?
Oh, someone just donated. No, actually, someone just
Oh my
subscribed. Can everyone take a moment to look at my subscription alert on stream?
I'll try to. What? No!
No.
What happened?
It's
This is the baby eating the camera.
See, I knew you would like it. Watch the Polar Express tonight. It's a good movie. It's a bit freaky. That movie's really freaky.
Well, yeah, mocap's always like.
Ugh.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
it'll
glad
ever
that
be
studio's
fine.
dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's quite mean.
To be
They
fair,
made Mars meets Mars needs mum.
Fair enough, but Polar
And,
Express was
Christmas
the worst.
Carol,
one.
starring Jim
Okay,
Carrey.
okay, never mind. They are the worst. Yeah.
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 It was
They
bad
actually deserve-
studio, bad idea.
Also,
I'm
Christmas
sorry.
Carol gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
So,
And the mocap didn't help.
ugh, I wish I was dead. Color me
Mocap
green
added to the
says.
horror. Oh, color me
Dark.
green. Why?
Why is she?
Why do you wish you were dead?
Did I ever tell you
Is
about
it the
the...
economy?
the economy? Did I ever tell you about the 4D, the Polar Express movie I went to?
Oh god, yeah,
God,
please go
no,
on.
no.
It was actually here in sunny Vancouver. It was back when I was just visiting. I had a girlfriend up here, the aquarium. That's because of all places you want to go see a movie. That's it, especially the Polar Express. Not a single polar bear at the aquarium. Nothing polar about it. It was we went and saw it, but it was 4D. So what 4D is basically like they throw shit in your face and like slap
Yeah,
your like Achilles heel with like weird like spider arms. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
we're
little
aware.
knives.
We're aware.
It's
You
so
can't
shitty.
walk out.
They spare a lot of water at you, and it doesn't feel like it's coming from the movie at all.
No, it feels
it
like
feels
your
like
care spritzed you. like a
Someone's just
cat.
like
Yeah.
spitting on you. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah. There's a guy that
Yeah.
comes by, like you're watching Girl with the Dragon Tattoo down. It's like have you ever had anal? Is what he says.
Oh no!
Oh.
40.
Oh.
And then someone comes along and severs your kneecap ligaments.
Yep.
It's pretty
I've
realistic.
never seen the girl with the dragon tattoo actually.
Oh.
Just watched
so
2001 Space Odyssey at 4D cinema. They just gave us LSD.
good. True. Morgan Freeman meme where he's pointing up.
Danny lost
great.
to a bad juice.
Sorry.
What?
I watched
Why?
227 hours in 4D.
Yeah, I'll call her soon.
That was a long movie.
Hello, you guys in streaming.
Realistic.
That doesn't make sense.
That was a long movie.
And he lost
That
it
was
yet.
a long
Wish.
movie.
Hello, Nibba.
Hello.
It's like when you say 4D, it doesn't add realism to the screenplay. But could you imagine if it did? It's like bad cops, and then it's like 4 hours longer because of all the paperwork.
I need you to stay overnight to fill out the paperwork. And it's like one of those scenes where they're alone at the precinct and then the ghost comes out. But instead, it's just the kind of movie. And then instead he's like actually going through all the paperwork. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's completely boring. Like, he runs out of ink on his pen and he's like, shit got real.
Dang it. And he goes to walk away. The music kicks up, he goes gets a new pen, walks right back. Okay, so oh yeah, Danielson. Danielson was his name, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's exactly what Hot Fuzz was about, which I loved.
Yep.
Tim Allen is the only good Santa Claus.
Shut up.
Someone said in chat.
He was
That
the only
wasn't
good
me.
dog.
The Shaggy. Blog. Stop
Shaggy.
posting numbers, you idiot.
Whoa.
Who's posting
Hey.
numbers?
Hey.
I'm not gonna call you.
What is this? Like some kind of RIG? I can't. I'm
You can get there. I'm gonna give you time. It's okay.
I watched A
believe you.
Christmas Carol and it made me cringe so much. Like, please, it was like Jim Carrey having a midlife crisis and had a mental breakdown in the middle of the movie. Yeah, he played like half the characters. He went full like Nutty Professor on it.
Just how like
Yeah.
Tom Hanks played all the characters in the Polar Express. Oh,
He only played
Yeah.
one character, didn't he?
No,
No,
he
he
played
he
all
played
of them.
basically all of them.
He's Santa. He's
He played
actually
Santa. He played the homeless
Oh,
guy on the
magic of
train.
mocap.
He played some of the
Oh.
children as well.
Well,
oh
okay,
wait,
that's
that came
weird.
out really. Okay, that's not what I
He
meant.
played with.
He got inside some of the
there,
children as well.
correct. Yeah, I'm a method actor. I really have to get inside the minds who I'm playing, and when I play a child, I really have to get inside children. I just have to. It's an obsession.
Hello, it's me. your
Hello, my
father.
name is Tom Hanks.
Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Oh god.
Oh no.
God, I love that movie.
So
It's
good.
like a guilty pleasure.
Is it a
Yeah.
genuinely good?
Yeah,
movie?
It's
is.
like he blackfaced in it and nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. What?
No one brings it up.
No one
you think
actually
people
cares.
Because
get
he's
mad about
playing
it?
an actor playing a black-facing actor. He's not playing a black-faced character. So
James-
it's okay.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx brought that up on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he mentioned that it's like you can do that today. Like fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
does blackface, like nobody got mad. It's like you can't,
Yeah.
you couldn't do that today, even if it's Robert Downey Jr.
And Jamie Foxx wasn't
Oh,
mad,
God.
right? Like,
No,
yeah.
No.
that's funny.
He's
There's another black guy.
Yeah, he wouldn't have played in Django Unchained if he was sensitive.
I don't want to be
towards-
called a nip.
Yeah, a nigga literally 340 times.
Yeah.
Like
And
literally
most of them are directed
dangling
at
up.
me.
I
Yeah,
like how
Jamie Foxx is a really sensitive man, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That bit where he was dangling upside down with his cock out, that was.
Man.
Yeah,
That was
just like in Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
he goes to kiss him, but like it's Jamie Foxx
Oh,
upside down, and then he like goes further to 69. He's like, oh, sad. Oh my, said the
Good.
spider to the fly.
Oh
Fly
wait, you
got eaten
said
by
the
a
N
spider.
word.
It wriggled and wriggled and wriggled inside her.
Mm.
I hated that
It's so-
book so much.
It actually implants the idea of a spider being inside of your body.
Yeah,
It's okay because we're quoting Quentin Tarantino.
that's true. You can't do that today. You can't quote Tarantino today.
Actually, speaking of Quentin Tarantino, he's getting a Star Trek type series.
What?
Excuse me?
Another one?
No, yes, Quentin Tarantino and J.J. Abrams are making a Star Trek-esque TV series,
gonna-
and it's R-rated.
Huh.
They're gonna work together?
Apparently,
Does Tarantino work with other directors? I've never heard of this.
yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Robert
Alright.
Rodriguez. He's
Robert
also
Rodriguez, Eli Roth,
co-created. Yeah. Yeah, he-
sadly,
Yeah.
yeah. Eli Roth.
Hold
What the
on.
fuck is your source, agent? Look up
Source.
Quentin Tarantino.
Just look up Quentin Tarantino. He'll tell you.
Look him up.
Quentin
Adam.
Tarantino.
Look that boy up, and now look at him down.
Quentin
Stop.
Tarantino is working with Robert Rodriguez to make Sharkboy and Loverboy 2. now.
Finally!
She's a boy now.
She's so
Oh, pandering to the trans audience, shaking my head.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, Tarantino. I thought you were above this.
Tantino.
Tarantino.
Wow,
And-
Tatinos.
The
First
front,
pizza, now this.
the front runner is the guy who did The Revenant.
Finally.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that makes perfect sense actually when you think about it.
Shammy, what the oh, Shammy's in stream, I didn't realize.
Oh, that
Yeah,
dumb
Wait.
nerd.
So,
What a dumb.
Good to
I was busy texting someone on my phone, I couldn't read my chat, but now I can. I'm fat.
J.J. Abrams. Oh no. Or as my friend ER likes to call him, Juju Bing.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, I thought it was just a sci-fi project. No, it's literally Star Wars. No, Star Trek. Fuck.
Wait,
Alright, that
It's-
went for a trip.
It's not something like
oh,
Star
shut the
Trek.
fuck up.
He is working on Star Trek. And
Oh.
Patrick Stewart has offered he's willing to play Picard.
What? What? Why?
Is he offering?
Tarantino's Star Trek.
I don't want this. What world are we in? Fuck me.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Aiden! I have a fucking mental breakdown.
This website looks like it's from 2001. I'm not
Yeah, it looks
sure
like
if
shit.
it's-
Here's Gizmodo. That's not much better, but there you go.
Squizzy, serious? Who joined? Oh, hey Tim!
Hey guys.
Did you know I was
what's up?
streaming?
I put an underscore in the chat.
Fair
That's all I
enough.
really
good.
did. You were streaming.
About time.
Bad time.
What are you doing? You drawing? You
Fuck.
drawing?
I'm just drawing, man.
Star Wars trailer looks dumb.
The fuck is my thing doing that? The fuck?
Is this
Yeah.
video gonna be about Shemmy? New Star Is there
Squizzy.
a new Star Wars trailer? You're talking about just the latest
Hold
one.
on.
which is like-
Let me
God,
ask.
I'm looking forward to not.
Squizzy, serious question.
Yeah,
Do
me
you have
too.
any type of schedule as to when you stream or times when you're more likely to stream? Because I usually have my Twitter notifications off and Twitch doesn't give me notifications when you go live. Well, you should turn on Twitter notifications. I can't talk. You should turn on notifications for me because I don't have a set schedule, but usually it's on the weekends. Friday, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I stream whenever. Whenever I want.
She panders to her American audience, so set it to American time.
Oops.
Sometimes Australian.
Fucking love lasers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lasers are the coolest shit.
But I stream
the
whenever,
future.
so you don't have to worry about this.
They are the future.
She just streams whenever she feels like it. Like we literally just in a call, and she's like, "Feel like streaming."
Fuck you.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Sound like that
Sound
too.
better.
Wait a second.
like streaming?
Guys, I have
Are
a
you just here now? I keep hearing multiple. This is so strange.
Fuck you guys!
Panting to American audience at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're trying to weed out the lazy bone.
It's an American. It's a, like Saturday morning cartoon. Watch this. say
Only
N-word
the
a bunch of
strong
times.
can watch our streams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a Saturday morning cartoons for you guys. N-word.
What? What?
Anyway,
Thank you, Tim. Thank you for that announcement, by the way.
Saturday morning anime.
I love
I
anime.
really like lasers.
Anime's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
I watched a channel that was basically just this guy makes things, but like he made a laser table.
He's
And
house
he
burnt
makes
down.
shit
Wow.
laser. Okay, I was gonna get to that, but yeah, his house burnt down.
Oh,
Wasn't because he made his own laser table. Just completely.
because
He
he
lives
made a
in
laser
California, dude.
flamethrower.
Oh.
That's sick. A laser flamethrower.
Whoa.
You see, he
That's
should be
really
leading our
pointless.
generation.
It's
No, it's
Would you
not.
just call it a laser
flamethrowers on for
thrower?
aiming.
No, it's a laser flamethrower.
But a laser thrower.
Oh my god, it's a laser. It's a flame. It's a
Ooh, laser.
But there's
flamethrower
no flame.
with
if it's a
infinite
laser.
range.
Okay, well. He's
I
using
wanna-
hacks, obviously.
Tim,
Why
you
put the
alright
button
there?
on?
Oh god,
Fucking
Tim,
asshole.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Tim,
What?
what is wrong
What?
with you?
What?
Tim,
What
I
am
feel
I
like I'm ordering McDonald's.
I'll
Why
have
make
two
something
number
happen?
nines. That's
Like,
what I
you
mean.
know
Alright,
that
guys.
thing that happens when you're underwater
No, no.
Down?
Drum.
Oh,
and you're grasping for help?
Help me.
Sounds
I'm always grasping for help.
There
There we
was
go.
grasping for straws, bung.
Confirmation. Bloodborne cart.
Or maybe grasping at boys.
Did someone say, holy shit, that's beautiful? Thank you so much. I am working on, you know, more
Garfield
environments, or trying to. One thing I love working on is water. Water is my favorite thing to draw ever. It's just...
Yeah, me as a boat maker, I love working on water.
Na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. Oh my god.
Thanks, Tim.
Oh.
Blame me, buddy.
Thank you for your input, Tim. Just
Oh my god.
What's up?
That is so cool.
What is?
What? It's just Kermit with teeth.
There's a guy who
That is
does
uncool,
official artwork for the SCP website.
Uh-huh.
And he did some art for
Connor.
well, not of Connor, but of the bird guy from my
Oh,
last
shut up.
video.
That's so cool.
That is really cool. The boy don't follow me yet, but he still did it.
But also Kermit with teeth.
You
Is in the
do
chat.
Michael
And I
Keaton.
feel like
Wait, there was a
they're not
bird.
keeping
Tim, you know what you sound like right now? You sound like just permanently Xbox. No, I'm giving you a compliment. You sound like Xbox Live.
You're giving me criticism that I can't do anything about. Like that's.
No, it's fine. You sound fine. I just need to lower your volume a bit, and you sound like fine. You sound fine. Oh
Aiden, fucking kill yourself. You
no,
piece of
Tim
dog
sounds
shit.
fine. Tim sounds fine.
No, you really do sound like an XBLA cunt. You really do
Hate
sound
you.
like Xbox Live.
I hate you. I despise you.
Tim, you
know,
can't
it's
roast
not
me. I helped you get your.
Mom.
Now you sound like you're on Xbox Live.
Aiden,
No, he sounds like someone swallowing a Connect mic.
In a really
Dude,
big
fuck your
house.
mom. Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, you little frigger.
Ooh, freaking.
I remember.
It defeats the
Ma,
purpose if
can
he
you
says
watch
fucking.
your language on my stream?
I'm
God.
sorry.
I actually remember befriending a child on Xbox Arcade.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello,
You don't
Che.
wanna say that.
Yeah. Problem is,
Jay.
it kind of ended when he wanted me to come to his Minecraft
Ooh.
game because he saw Herobrine.
Oh.
So that's
Yeah,
what you were
I'm-
up to last night.
Yeah, I'm never talking
Oh,
to this
what?
guy again. I'm gone.
Are
Bye.
you gonna play more Doki Doki Literature Club on stream? I watched the entire archive last day and an entire. Okay, so I'll give you guys I'm scared. I'm a pussy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not.
Yeah,
playing
she
again.
got scared and stopped playing. It's insane.
I went to go make noodles. I came back and no one would call. I
You
was
got scared?
Yeah, I know. I felt really bad when I turned off my computer. Then I realized, oh, wait, Mark didn't come back.
Mark,
But you got
Who was
scared
that
at
boy? Who you
Doki
gonna call?
Doki. Really?
Oh my god, Aiden, piss off! I hate like fourth wall breaking games. That scares me the shit out of me.
you guys like paranormal
I'll never
activity?
understand you,
If look
Hyojin.
to the camera-
I'll never understand you.
Yeah.
That wasn't an insult.
I'll never
But
understand.
that's the
just-
nicest thing I can say about the situation is that I'll never understand you.
Yeah, that's just
Would
kind
you
of the
rather me call
basis
you a
of human-
pussy?
Yeah, call me a pussy. I want it. Just kick me in the nuts.
Okay,
Do it. Call me a
You're a
pussy.
vagina.
Please, call me a pussy more. Oh.
I saw the vagina.
Oh.
I like your face, pussy.
Hyojin is scared of sand.
I love T9's video on the. Oh, fuck's sake. Every time I laugh, I always spit on my Cintiq, and I don't know why I keep telling you, but I have to always wipe it
So
away.
you're afraid of fourth wall things?
Yeah.
So if
Hey,
I said
hey,
Hyojin
Hyojin.
fart and then you farted,
No. Here's
You know
you
what
do.
I mean,
You
like
do.
meta shit.
We're in a Discord call.
Uh huh.
Can you not break the audience like that? That's fucking really dumb. I don't know how the stream's gonna react to that
on
one.
stream.
Like,
Double
let me
immersion.
explain myself a bit more. Like, you know when game crashes, when the game becomes like software or some shit like that, when it messes around with your
Yeah.
computer files, that's scary. That's super scary to me.
It becomes
But you're
sentient and it has a
completely
baby.
aware of the fact that it is designed to break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Oh god, like I've never played many games just that do that, so.
Yeah. Like
Alright,
certain
maybe you
things
need
are.
to play more games that do that then.
That's why you never played Undertale.
No, I played Undertale.
To be fair though, the final boss in Undertale, that was what?
Who's
So
Sans?
cool.
Also,
No.
Oh no, wait! I just
Shut up.
remembered. I'm scared the shit out of me too because it was also a fourth wall breaking game. How it would like.
Sans was the final boss. I don't understand the confusion here.
Wait a second, Hyojin, did you ever play PT?
Yes.
Flower.
Oh,
What about the fourth wall breaking in that?
The part where you have to physically like say in the mic like Jareth or like laugh to unlock like the next level or some shit is super spooky. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you guys
that
think of
technically fourth
Death
wall?
Stranding?
It's kind of is. I mean,
What you
like,
think so far?
It's really good. I've played it. Pretty good story. Bad gameplay. 7 out of 10.
What the fuck?
Check out other reviews just like this here on IGN.
On the
Good
Angry
idea.
Joe Show.
Yeah, the game is alright, I guess. There's a couple jump scares. Yeah, whatever. 12 out of 10. Brilliant game.
Let's read the chat.
Story is too simplified. Easy enough for a baby
Yeah.
to understand.
Wasn't enough wall breaking. I feel like a fourth wall could have been broken here or there. Definitely could have
I
been.
just fucking ran over my toe with my chair with wheels. Rest in.
Death Stranding
Goodbye,
should have
toes.
really been called Norman Reedus and the Funky Feet. Yep, I've seen that tweet.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh my
Jesus
god!
Christ, Ruth!
Jesus.
For fuck's sake!
Fucking
Sorry,
Tahoe.
Rune, every time you breathe
Eating
in,
the mic! I will strangle you!
you're kind of feeling this in the mic and scaring me.
Stop, you son of a bitch!
Okay, everyone stop yelling. Hey,
Hey, no bullying.
Here's the call with the Nike.
all you need to do is stand back a little.
Guys, I've literally kept my mic the exact same spot. Like I'm not kidding.
Then move it!
Wait, are you inside?
I'm inside. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, 'cause
Indie
it sounds
Mouse
like wind.
it comes in the stream and he's like, "Who's in the call with the fucking Nokia phone?" Right? Oh, Alex.
It's got every
That's
right
me.
to.
That's me, but that's besides the point.
So I went to a.
Wait, you want me to say? Oh my god, what just happened? Oh
why'd you
shit.
spell like Mark D English?
Oh.
What? Did I spell it wrong?
No.
Oh shit! Did I spell it wrong? I'm
D
sorry.
English.
D.
Wait, what did you spell? How do you spell it?
Aiden went blind.
D.
Oh,
Does
mock
anyone-
de English, like as in mock of
Does anyone else
English.
have that problem where they just
Mock
start
from the
hearing
town of English.
noises?
Oh my god, Aiden, stop talking
Sorry?
if you can't hear us.
What?
Aiden, are you insane?
No. I just started hearing noises.
Okay. Well,
Is there a ghost?
I was gonna
That's
go into.
unconscious.
But anyway, why was I saying? Oh yeah, do you want me to send you a fucking blue Yeti? I'll send you a blue Yeti. I got one.
Aiden.
He doesn't have a
Aiden, listen to me.
computer!
Not.
His computer
Yeah,
broke.
You plug it into the wall. Plug it into your Wi-Fi router, router, whatever you guys say. Get that signal out.
Oh, so
Eugene,
Blue
why
Yeti is shit, Aiden. Yes, that's why I'm trying to get rid of it.
Idiot! Don't spoil the
Anyways,
surprise.
can I,
That's why I'm giving mine to Roots.
Yeah, I'll take your broken blue Yeti. Fucking hell. Sounds
Hey,
fantastic.
it's better than your broken fucking phone.
That is true.
which you
Except I
could
don't
have
have
bought,
It's
which
not
you could
broken,
have,
that's
you
just
could have bought a
standard for a
new
phone.
phone, by the way, Tim, if you hadn't spent your money on 57 packets of, you know, McNugget sauce.
Yeah, alright. Listen, we all make bad mistakes and bad investments, and that was one of them. And you shouldn't bring that
That
up on
was-
screen.
That was last year. I said a lot of things last year.
That was literally a month ago, actually, so I can't even say it was
Oh
last
my
year.
god. Alright, as long as
But
you're
I'm
still
proud of that
saving for
investment.
the laptop, eh?
Jay sent me a
Everybody up
Snapchat
for
that.
Dark
By the way-
Souls.
All the money I've gotten from donations, by the way, I'm saying this on stream, so it's recorded, in case this gets used against me. I've already spent the majority of the money.
On
All the
McDonald's
donations
sauce.
have gone
Bitcoin.
to.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah. It's a Bitcoin.
On Bitcoin.
No,
You're like,
but
yes.
thank you guys
I'm
for
gonna gamble
donating
my
to
way to a new
Tim's
laptop.
great need. I am so desperate and like for him to get a fucking new PC already. Like,
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
like
on
that
the way.
episode of South Park where the Native Americans building a highway through the town, so they try to gamble their way back to winning the money to save the town. And they're like, "Yes, we got 10,000. Oh man, we're on a roll. Let's try again." And they lose all the money next roll.
God.
God bless.
what was I gonna say? Fuck. My name Jeff.
I don't know. what were
Oh,
you gonna
Jay
say?
sent me a Snapchat. He was like, "Oh, I just went on a Macca's run." I was like, "You don't." Australians go on a Macca's run. New Zealanders go on a New Zealanders go on a Mickers run.
They're going to Mickey's
He
run.
hasn't replied.
Mickey D's.
I think
How
he
long
has
has it been?
driven off.
It's been about 14 minutes.
I see. Has he
He's probably
seen
not
it?
gonna open it.
He's seen it. He's just not replying.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's, yeah.
I wouldn't either. I'm sorry.
Okay. It
Maybe he
was,
was on the way to Macca's and he got run over. Like, maybe you killed him, Hyojin.
yeah. I kind of
I
like
haven't
you. wanna go
Snapchat
on a
in
Macca's
a
run.
minute.
Guys, would it be
Get back
bad
on
if I
that.
just went on a Macca's run right now in the middle of stream and then came back?
Do it.
That,
No one would
that would
notice.
be
Don't fucking
really
speak
bad and
Yankee.
annoying.
Down under.
Wait,
What?
would you actually just walk?
That broke
Would you
your
just be
brain.
walking?
I could, like, my friend just got out of work and she just texted me, do you want to go on a Macca's run?
But then, like, your mom might get on the laptop and they're like, "Hey, everybody, I'm your mom."
We can't have more people with shit microphones, Hyojin, right? It's gonna kill the stream.
We're just gonna end up hearing everything in your home.
Okay, I won't actually go on a Macca's run. I was making a joke.
No, please let
That'd be
your mom
really
stream.
funny though.
That would be really funny if I just suddenly went on a Macca's run, yeah.
Just your mom, just like,
Hello!
hello, internet.
She doesn't even have an Asian accent, she genuinely sounds
I
really
know, I
Aussie,
know.
like you guys have all heard.
No, it's not
Aurora
super Aussie,
internet.
but yeah, Aussie.
Guys,
enough.
Oh, it's got an Asian, like,
Yeah.
inclination to it.
yeah, a
Oh, fuck,
little
what the
bit.
fuck's wrong with me?
Oh, that was weird.
I keep having this gas bubble come out of my throat. It's not a burp. I'm just calling it a gas bubble now.
It's like you
called a
can't fart,
gas
so it comes
bubble.
out the other way. Really
Wait.
gross thought.
It's a
Hello,
gas
I
Drink,
bubble,
you drink
not a
the,
burp.
the,
What?
that fizzle stuff from
Oh,
the Big Friendly
BFG.
Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
what a
there's
shit
burp,
movie.
it's a bubble come out of your mouth.
Yeah, that
Like an
was
actual physical bubble. Voice
Hey,
line.
No, Tim. I have the fucking Death Stranding baby down my throat.
Hey, Stream.
Oh, there you go.
Stream.
Yeah, me too.
What
I
is
need
it,
your
Aiden?
opinion on this image. This
I-
image here.
I bought them yesterday.
Check it out.
See this image.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
okay then.
Just like man versus technology.
I like
What
man
happened?
versus man.
Did my mic
Yeah.
give out again?
Oh no, it's fine.
No, you're good.
Dicky.
I'm very self-conscious about my mic.
Chinese porn comic.
Finally.
Okay, now I have to
Best
work on
Come
the.
out of China. Since AIDS, am I right? Wait, no, I'm getting
Oh,
my,
I didn't even save
my
this.
minorities mixed up.
Man versus reality.
Hey chat, if you
Man
could
versus-
remind me to save
No.
at least once every hour, that'd be very greatly appreciated because I forget to do
Save
that.
now, please.
Yeah, I did. I saved right now.
The
Oh,
best
good.
is man versus author because I've read that comic.
Oh.
It's scary.
What's it called?
Pussy.
It's called Emergence. Highly recommend it. Quite
Man after man.
it's quite psychological, I'd say. Reflective.
So what you're saying is it's the berserker of hentai.
Ew. Okay.
Berserk.
Well, berserker of hentai. Wow.
Berserker. It's
I'm
the
pretty sure I actually have that
worse than the
saved
original.
in my bookmarks.
Why do you have that? Why do you
Hey
have that in your
Squizzy,
book?
how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just painting a.
She's not.
I'm not good. Thank you.
She's not good. She's never been good.
Yeah. Ask her why.
You're really cutting in deep, bruh.
Ask her why. Ask her why.
Please don't ask me
Ask her why. Ask her.
Please
ask
don't.
her
Cause
how
she
it-
poo.
Hey, if you want.
Enough of that. I just left the call to say I hate Danny.
Have a little
I
read.
don't want to do that.
Sorry, I just had a
That
mental
should be
breakdown
okay.
because of what you said.
Why is it not loading?
Because of what Bond said like 10 minutes ago. God, it's such a delay.
Uh-oh.
It's so retarded.
I'm
Such a
sorry.
disgusting.
Oh, Indie Mouse, do you
word.
like that? So you like that emote, don't you? It's a Squiz X drink. It's.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, if you want this emote too, you should subscribe. should
Guys,
subscribe.
You want to express how thirsty you are.
You want to
Bring the-
subscribe.
Was that drink?
Guys, read this amazing comment. Here's some Canada that you probably didn't see on Twitter yet. Under the trending ISIS,
Oh.
a Canadian man attacks a family from Colombia, calls them ISIS.
What?
Oh my god.
A bat-wielding attacker was charged with aggravated assault.
Oh my god.
The man chased down a Spanish family, approached them and assaulted by a man with a baseball bat who accused them of being terrorists. The attacker was a 36-year-old lumberjack-looking man with a toque. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my god. So it's you.
Hysterical.
Yeah, well, guys, I'm going to jail.
Welcome to Newfoundland.
When you asked me how my weekend was going and I was
Oh.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I feel.
Was it in Newfoundland? Tell me it was in Newfoundland.
that's actually, yeah, let's find out. I wonder if it was here in sunny Vancouver. Great.
Sunny Vancouver, diversity is our strength. Go back to Colombia!
Oh, Ontario. Go back to...
Okay.
Wait,
Is that... What is Ontario known for?
it's the New York of Canada. Or
Okay.
that's Toronto, sorry, that's Toronto. Ontario's there, but that's the man.
Let's see.
Go back to your country.
It actually looks like you, Mark.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's the thing. Here, look. This looks like Mark. Guys,
Wait, what?
fellas.
Oh my god,
Check this
Mark!
out.
What are you doing? Mark!
Mark,
Welcome to
that's
sunny
not Mark.
Vancouver, eh?
I'm trying to think of a bat pun, but I can't actually. For once, I can't think of that pun.
I thought you were gonna put a pun in there. as you
Go a
explained.
bat to your country.
bat.
Oh no.
Really batting my eyelids at that one.
No.
No, that doesn't even,
No.
no.
Run home for this home run, eh?
Mark D. English. Coder fucker. D.
That's the worst
Speak it.
sentence I've ever fucking seen in my entire life.
Mark D. English. Coder
Watch
fucker. D.
something that's
Speak
better
it.
than this stream.
Oh, I get it. Mark the English motherfucker, do you speak? That's funny.
That was the real death of Batman.
That's pretty good.
Mark D. Nationalist. Okay. My name is Jeff.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
Stop! Hey.
Can you stop reading comments?
Stop
While I
enough of that,
talk to these
please.
losers?
Whenever I talk, like whenever I get talk really fast or like I get angry and I've got my retainers in, you'd always like hear the collective spit in my mouth just gathering.
You know.
Alright, and it's always like I get very self-conscious
With
of it.
ultimate final attack.
Like,
Spit everywhere.
make me talk really fast just right now, and the spit will just collect, and it's doing it right now. Wow!
Hey,
Whoa.
Hyojin, what are the Big Shack lyrics?
Tingle.
Rap dog when he's open.
Oh god, there's spit all over my
Hey,
chat.
remember when Big Shack was in YouTube Rewind 2017?
For like 1 second! 1
That was so weird.
second!
He
Said
deserves-
man's so hot, and then he disappeared.
he
Yeah.
deserves the whole
We had to work to find him.
I was,
That's not how YouTube Rewind
I was
should
so
be.
pissed. Like, why? Why was he in there for 1 second only? He made such, like, an impact on YouTube.
Yeah, I was barely watching that video for 1 second. How am I supposed to find him?
Damn Daniel was in YouTube Rewind for 10 seconds. Just let that sink in.
I miss Damn Daniel.
No, you
really.
don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you fucking don't!
You can't manipulate how I feel.
Yes, I
about
can!
Daniel.
Oh.
You miss his white vans. You can talk to us. It's okay.
Fine. You'll never take away Dab Daniel from me.
That's got a point.
I hate you.
My own creation.
Dab Daniel.
Dab Daniel.
Dab Daniel.
Why you keep dabbing, dude? Stop.
Dab.
Just
Daniel, stop it.
Stop it, Daniel. You're going too fast.
I hate you.
Dab, no.
Rips a hole in the universe.
Oh
Sucked
no.
in. Just the shoes remain. Oh my god, where'd he go?
Stop saying you're dabbing to this day. We don't know.
Some say the dab is frozen in time.
Oh no.
Remember when I fucking tweeted that? I tweeted something at Chris. Hey Chris, do you like tabs? Do you also like Damn Daniel memes? Why not both? And like collectively, no. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Like Bren Daniel and a bunch of people just like around Chris were like urging me to stop.
Please, enough.
Guys, just noticed something.
What?
Her button's on the wrong side of her blazer.
Oh, there's
Who?
hentai?
Your Reed's buttons, look at that. They're not.
Could that
Like,
be
it
a?
should be. It should be on the other side of a blazer.
Oh, what do you mean?
Now
Oh,
that's,
yeah, you're right, actually.
oh, that's really bothering me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now that you pointed that out, I'm not happy with that.
You can't unsee that.
Yeah, it's not even like a uniform. It's like a physics thing. Like it's physically not working.
Yeah.
I mean, then again,
Yeah,
like
but
their
it's
eyes are they're naturally too far apart anyway. So
Oh god, this guy is not
cares?
working for me.
Maybe
I'm
they
gonna
have
I'm gonna have
psychic
to
powers.
redo these clouds because they look shit. I hate that feeling. Let's redo this all over
I keep
again,
having
boys.
dreams where I'm playing World of Warcraft, but I've never played World of Warcraft, so I don't know how I'm having these.
I keep having dreams where I die.
No.
What?
Okay, legitimate question. Did anyone recognize anything from YouTube Rewind? Like it was so forgettable this year. No, just Big Shack, and I had to watch it like
Big
2
Shack was
times.
the only important one. I'm sorry, Big Shack was the only important one.
Yeah.
Big Shack.
I think PewDiePie wasn't in there.
I think Logan Paul and Jake Paul made out. I'm not
Tom
sure if that
Sawyer.
happened.
I saw that too, Tim. Don't worry. I swear I saw
Yeah,
that.
I got followed the other day by somebody who was in YouTube Rewind, but I have no idea why this person followed me. They're like a beauty vlogger or something. Like they do makeup tutorials and stuff.
How many subscribers
And,
do
like,
I have?
You got followed by Big Shaq?
They're like they're pretty big. Hold on, let me find
What's her
them.
name?
I'm trying. I don't remember. She just looks kind of generic. I hope she's not watching this.
God, why would she be watching this?
She's got like 100 followers.
I don't know. She follows me. Why is she following me?
How many people
Let me
does she
find
follow?
her.
Grind.
She could be like, you know.
Grind.
Her name is Noodlerella. The YouTube channel is.
Oh, Nudarella.
Yeah.
Wait, you know.
Yeah,
her?
Noodlerella is a channel.
Yeah, Tom Skull is in this one.
She has
Yeah, cool.
889,000 subscribers. So it's almost a million, and she does like character impressions, makeup tutorials. If this was that,
Does she got
videos,
any?
you know?
Do you got any mutuals with her on Twitter? And how many? If you do.
9, and they're all big people or like official like brands that follow her.
Okay.
So there's like Lacey
No.
Green and the Odd Ones Out and Jif Palm.
Jif?
And the only mutuals really is Peach. That's about
Yeah,
it. Jordan Peach.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, Noodlerella.
Weird.
Okay, I'll search her up. I don't really.
Yeah, I was like, why are you following me? She commented on my GIF of the SCP guy crawling out of the wall. She's like, oh, he looks friendly.
Who the hell is this?
What? Who are you? I'm so
Please,
scared.
please leave me alone.
I feel like
You're
a
chill.
girl that I've seen in movies has just come up to me and said,
All right, if
"Oh,
she's a Twitch streamer, then.
she's not a streamer, she's a YouTuber, but
Oh, she also
She does,
does.
like,
No,
makeup
she does. She
tutorials.
does Twitch streams as well.
oh, she does Twitch streams. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, yeah, she does. Oh, well, maybe she guest
She's
stars
like-
in some of them. Yeah.
Do you ever
But
just
yeah,
like
anyway. Human centipede free, right?
rub your penis with your Mike Wazowski plushie?
Yeah.
No.
I got a big. I bought a massive Mike Wazowski plushie the other day.
Did you? I want to see it.
Wait, I showed you Mike Wazowski multiple times.
I don't remember.
You showed me Elmo
What?
and you showed me Rick. You haven't shown me Mike Wazowski.
I remember Elmo and Rick and. Don't mean
Why
Mike
would
was
you
out
ignore
unless I just thought it was a meme that was separate from your existence.
What? You're mad!
I don't
I never
remember.
lie about these things. Look at this shit.
How big is it? How big is it?
big? Like bigger than my head.
It's not
That's
that
pretty
big.
big.
I'm thinking like
I got-
beanbag.
Look at
I
that.
thought you were about to say
I want a
Beano.
Mike Wazowski beanbag now.
Let me
Thanks,
see.
Chloe. Fucking hell.
Okay, why haven't I seen this before? He even has braces.
I showed you.
I don't remember.
Calling me a liar?
I don't know.
I'll cut you.
I think
Calling
so.
myself forgetful. Don't bully.
I think it's
You
the
don't have
first
to
time.
raise your voice.
Who would you want to play you in your movie?
Mike
Oh,
Wazowski.
jeez.
Jackie Chan.
Michael Pena. Michael Pena.
News Elk.
Christoph Waltz.
What?
I want.
No, they have to look like us. That's the
Christoph
joke.
Waltz.
News
Okay.
Elk.
Well, you do look like Christoph.
Yeah, I do look like
Yeah,
Christoph
you
Waltz.
do.
I want Tobuscus.
I remember I was watching Django on TV. I was like, Hyojin, get out of the TV. Oh wait.
I want to say Mads Mikkelsen when I look in the mirror, but I'm more of a
You're more of a
I-
what?
John Malkovich.
Oh, I can't think of any Asian like. God, there's not many Korean Hollywood stars I know. So
John Malkovich. Why John Malkovich?
I knew.
Gross.
The little
saying that I
girl
probably-
from Train to Busan.
no, piss off.
Yeah. I was saying that I
The
probably
mother from Train to Busan.
like. I think I look like Mads Mikkelsen, but I'm probably
Yeah.
actually look like John Malkovich.
old
You got to
lady
shave your
from Train
face
to
for me to
Busan.
check. Yeah, shave that beard off.
Well, he has a beard. You fucking.
Oh my-
Yeah, but it's not pronounced.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Tim.
What? What happened?
Breathing
What?
directly into the mic, mate.
Yeah.
I don't
Like you
know
fell
where my
asleep
mic
on
is
top
on
of the
my phone
mic.
again.
Oh.
I'm still
No,
trying to
Tim,
find it.
sleepy babe.
Sleepy baby.
Bill
Uh,
Cosby. Alright, fair
Little
enough.
girl.
Lucy
from...
Liu. Yeah, I was gonna say Lucy Liu too.
But
and then-
she's not.
She is Asian. What do you want about?
I meant Korean.
So nobody ever gets the right type of Asian to play the type of Asian in movies.
Yes, but she doesn't look like.
Could you
what's
imagine
that?
that as like, imagine if they got Ghost in the Shell, and then they got Lucy Liu to play Ghost in the Shell because she's big enough, but then they're like, oh, but she's not Japanese, and people get angry anyway.
Well,
So
she doesn't look like me, so.
that's true. That's true. She looks like if you were in a taffy puller.
Was Mursock in YouTube Rewind?
Yes,
Uh,
he was.
Yeah, Aiden said he
Nice.
was, but I couldn't see him.
I saw him. He
You
slid
were in
across
you were in
the
YouTube
slide.
Rewind this year.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's throwing paint at the girl that followed me for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, question. Why is there paint everywhere in the YouTube Rewind? I don't understand.
Was this something to do with paint?
there-
Sometime
Was
this
there
year?
like a prank or paint challenge or something?
I
That
don't
was
know. I
probably
don't
an
know any of it.
Instagram thing. I don't know.
Draw my
But
life.
this is YouTube.
This isn't Instagram, this is
Who
YouTube.
cares? The Rock
There's
is on
nothing
here.
on
They didn't have The Rock this year. It's
Oh,
bullshit.
right, right.
The
I
biggest
know.
drama.
But Rock is canonically in the YouTube Rewind lore universe.
That's true.
The extended
lore.
YouTube universe.
There is a law to YouTube Rewind, by the way.
Why would
You
I
gotta
be
watch
played
the
by a
20.
white girl, dude?
I wish they had one person
Oh.
that was concurrently in every YouTube Rewind. Because I can't think of anybody that's been in every one so far.
Wazowski.
Well, you see, their nigga Higa isn't in the new YouTube Rewind. That pisses me off because he's still doing very good. I guess
Yeah, I
he
don't
just, I
know.
guess he just wasn't bothered, to be honest. They probably emailed
Yeah.
him. He was
Yeah,
just
he-
like, piss off.
He's kind of a billionaire, he just doesn't care anymore, I guess. Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of people that, out of process, stayed out of it.
Yeah,
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, they're in it.
I love nigga Higa.
When
Yeah,
are they
he's
finally
alright.
gonna make out?
They did in the
What?
Rewind. They kissed really hard. Do you not remember?
Guys have
Oh,
brothers.
shit.
It was pretty hard.
I know, that's what
that
makes it
moment
hotter.
when Jake Paul and Logan Paul just walked up to each other, slowly stared into their eyes, then passionately stuck their tongues down each other's throats. Yeah, that was a good scene. I remember that.
That was a great moment, and I feel like it was the turning point in the Rewind, and I was so glad they implemented it. Gold star all
Yeah,
around.
I love it when Jake looked up and said with like glassy eyes and he's Chan, I
God, I'm so glad you
so
cut
glad
out.
you're cutting out. I'm so glad you cut out.
Yeah.
God
Twitch
damn.
or Discord is fucking trying to cut me out.
Like, hey, slow down there,
All we
gamer.
heard, all we heard was Logan Paul looked up with glossy eyes, and that was it. You were cut
Okay,
out. from
okay.
then on.
You know, I'll just tell you what I said. Blank Chan, blank. I said looks up with glassy eyes and says, "Oni Chan, I always knew."
No.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna re-listen to YouTube Rewind 2013 because that's the best one.
That was a
Audibly.
good year.
20.
That was a good year. I think
Like
the part where
the music
PewDiePie-
mashup was really good in my opinion.
I think the part where PewDiePie digs up
Oh yeah,
the
right at the end and just
logo
screams at the
and
tablet.
screams at it
Yeah.
was fantastic. Yeah.
It's like that's me.
And then Bung
That's me
stole my
screaming
meme
at
and put it on Twitter. That was a good time as well.
Well, I made it better.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I'm offended.
it's fair use.
I'm offended. You don't talk about fair use and YouTube in the same fucking sentence anymore.
That's true.
I'll take
WTFU,
it.
come on.
I'll take you to fucking court, Bung. Over this. You don't think I'll take a meme that
I'll take you to Paintown, bro.
I'll take you to, yeah.
Whatever happened to Mystery Guitar Man?
He died.
It's a mystery.
What happened to, like, all those YouTubers? What happened to Fred? I miss Fred.
Oh god, don't even talk about Fred.
He's on TV. He's making bank. What are you on about?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I miss Fred. I still miss Fred.
Oh, miss Fred. I'm sorry. Have you seen
I
his
wish-
movies? I saw all his movies.
I've seen all his
They
movies
were on
as well.
TV once, and I just watched them. Are you guys talking about Vine Rewind? That's exactly what we're on about.
Yeah.
You know Vine's
Vine's
coming
coming
back,
back.
right?
I hope they all
Yeah.
migrate back. I'm
Please,
serious. Go back
you
to
just
no,
go
Vine.
back.
Vine was literally like Syria. Like they have all of these immigrants coming into YouTube.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. And they ruined everything.
They ruined the culture. They raped YouTube.
Dirty
Gangs.
non-whites. I hate
They're
it.
ruining our culture.
Viners raped YouTube.
Thomas, I'm streaming by the way.
The rap of the rape of
Rap of
YouTube.
YouTube diss track rape.
They did what they did to Nam King. They raped it.
That's the greatest name for
Who's
an
Nan
event.
King?
The rape of Nam, not the massacre, the rape.
What's that about the rape of Don
Oh
King?
my god. Oh my god.
Mandela effect. That's how I remember it.
Did your mom just say Ninjago?
Yeah. She just got back from the theater.
He was okay, not as good as the Lego Batman movie though.
Walks over, pushes Hyojin out of the way, talks to the mic, gives a full review, 10-minute length.
That
Too
movie
bad.
was good.
2 mid-roll
movie
ads. In a voice call.
God damn it. Us eating over her.
Like she's talking and it fades away, it just starts playing a Toyota ad or some shit like that.
I love when people who make videos anticipate an ad, but the ad plays at a different time anyway because of copyright or something.
Yeah.
Like they fade out, they fade back in. So anyway, as I was saying,
And then the ad plays.
the ad plays.
Yeah.
Oh god, can you? Okay, you know what? I'm
Oh my
removing
God,
you.
Sean.
Just too many people. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Vine 2, reroute.
Bye, man.
Pretty good one.
Oh god, that's good. I don't want to go.
Go.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Nanking
Have
was
fun.
faked by the bug man. The truth will come out. Excuse me.
Wow.
I've only recently started using the shortcut for saving, and it's been saving my life.
Literally. Same.
But you just discovered
Uh-huh.
control.
No, I knew it was there. I just never got used to it. I just felt it was more tedious than opening a file and hitting save. For some reason.
You are fucking brain dead.
If you know the way I make my videos, I'm used to tedium.
Yeah,
I've been climatized to doing it.
you find the genuine worst way to do anything.
It's not that, it's that it was the only way, but when I'm introduced to something easier, I refuse to do it. It was the only way at the time, and now that I'm open to all of these new options, I refuse to do it out of comfort. Because I'm used to the longer version, because that's all
You
I had
refuse
before.
to become complacent.
Basically, it's like somebody coming from a third world country, but they still wash their clothes in the stream instead of using a washing machine.
Let's see.
That's kind of where I'm at right now. I just came back from like
Oh, really?
Colombia, and I'm like, I don't know how to use washing machines, so I'm going to clean in the stream now.
Oh.
Bye now, I clean.
That was like my mom for like the longest time.
Wait, really? She cleaned her shit in a stream?
Well, no, she had a washing machine in the Philippines, but like it was food and stuff. She was like, she would
I'm gonna
be
go hunt the
culturally
bears, bye.
inclined to do things her way. Like,
What?
one time she
You
saw
hunt-
my dad eating a lettuce by itself, and she freaked the fuck out.
Why?
Oh,
Because you're meant to cook it. She's like, you're meant to cook it. You're meant to chop it up and put it with meat and rice and all these other vegetables. Like the
Well,
idea
horrible.
of just eating a lone vegetable is so alien to so many Asians.
Well,
Like they eat
well,
a carrot
not
and everybody in the house
not
packs
to
it and then
us.
beats the shit out of it.
Maybe not to you, but like we have to mix the vegetables in with stuff, spices and meat and broth.
I guess, yeah, true.
No, you just dip it in mayo. That's what white people do.
Oh, you're disgusting.
I got a lettuce, dip it in mayo. Bazinga.
One olive, mayo.
See,
Good enough stuff in there.
Here's a
to be
watermelon, fresh from the fields. Mayo.
watermelon and mayo. Oh,
You just squash the mayo tub.
You literally carve out the water. Okay, so here's what you do. You slice it in Chef White Boy technique. You get the watermelon, you slice it in half. You take a spoon, carve out everything that's red. Keep the shell, fill it with mayo. Drink it.
oh,
Like
You
that's
suck it out of a hole. You suck it
Survive.
out of a hole, like you're trying to, like you're giving some sort of rim job. But it's like a more of a suction sort of thing going on.
Mayo rim
the most
job.
disgusting. Oh, Jesus.
Just
Christ.
mayo.
That was, I like it. I like
It is just mayo.
yummy.
Having coffee? Mayo. No cream.
No cream.
No cream, no coffee, just a cup of mayo.
Just, yeah, just mayo.
Just in a mug that says coffee.
Or some
Ah,
say
bamboozled
cousin
you.
ones.
I'm never myself until I get my cup.
It's literal fucking egg cream.
Kinda,
You can dip
Fuck
your
Fucked
egg.
up me is the real me, drinks mayo.
you trying to fertilize your garden? Mayo.
I use
Mayo
mayo.
out.
Came from the earth, gotta go back.
I just want to let you
Trying
guys
really
know
hard
that
to
you're
get
one of the
pregnant.
most disgusting people I've ever had the pleasure of speaking to.
Wait,
Jojo, you
Wait,
eat
you
fertilized
feed
cabbage.
Fertilized.
Is that what you feed your
fertilized.
chickens?
I'm
You
sorry.
feed them
What?
mayo?
Don't we
Just
eat
straight
fertilized
mayo?
everything?
What?
What?
Feed your
What?
chickens mayo.
Yeah, feed them mayo. Just mayo. Like
Do
straight
do you
mayo.
mean
Yeah.
do you mean
Just throw a funnel, like not
Isn't
like
kimchi
into the head.
fertilized cabbage?
fertilized isn't the right word.
Oh. What was
It's
the word again?
fermented, isn't it?
Fermented.
That's the word I'm thinking of.
I was-
Fertilized. Just covered in cow shit.
I'm like, wait, don't we fertilize like every vegetable? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Do you ever think about that? It's like,
You used to take
the
a
only way
shit
to
on your
make a vegetable
food.
taste good is you put cow shit on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly. Just bend over and take a shit right on your cloak food.
You know
I
how
use
offended
it as
I'd be
dipping
if I...
sauce.
Could you imagine if, like, I took a shit on my vegetables, but they didn't come out good? Like, I'd actually be offended. It's like, okay, my shit's not good enough for
What, you
you.
think you're good enough? You think you're better than me, huh?
You
Piece of shit.
think my shit's not good enough for you?
Yeah, you fucking. Let me teach you a lesson. Just taking
I love how I spent about I spend about an hour working on this background only for it to be covered by like a character anyway. That's great.
Oh,
You're gonna say it's covered by
Aw.
shit.
Oh,
I mean, it's really good, though.
thank you.
good. Just save the background on a separate file
Maybe,
and then
yeah.
post. The
Yeah, and then release it.
character.
It's like, hey, here's the DLC.
It's a DLC. It's behind it. It's $9.99. Microtransaction meme. It's topical. Shut up.
You can make posts on YouTube? I didn't
Yep.
know
Yeah,
that.
didn't you know
That's
that?
weird.
Oh,
That's
don't
weird,
forget to
huh?
save, thank you.
I should post there instead of writing things in my description because people don't read them.
It's like Twitter, but not Twitter.
You know
It's
how many
YouTube.
like notifications I get where it's just like, hey, what's the that SCP and the timestamp it? It's like, it's in the description, boy.
No one looks
Dumb
in the
cunt.
description. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, what's the spider thing? Hey, what SCP is that?
What SCP is it?
Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you.
I don't remember
man.
numbers.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
That's why I write them down.
Don't they have code names too? Like, I mean, like the Plague Doctor. There you go.
Yeah, they do.
I
Spider.
just realized the washing machine is going off in the background and the stream's been listening to that for the past like 30 minutes.
It sucks though, because you can only get the code names on a certain part of the website. You can't get them on the actual page of the SCP.
What?
It's really annoying. Yeah. So when you write, when you go onto the website and it's like, here's a list of all the SCPs of Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, and you click on them and open them up, it has all of the numbers and it has their code name next to it. So that's how it is.
Oh,
Wow.
Murnoid music. Just subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paranoid.
I got the
Did you say it?
notification for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so is this like Annoyed that gets my seafood pizza? Murnoid?
Stop.
That was a pretty wholesome joke.
I'll make you whole. So,
Okay.
Okay.
You guys heard of damn?
No. I'm a good Christian boy. I don't swear.
I like how heavily censored the song is in the. It sounds so bad.
Song in
I
what?
love how on the album cover it says damn, but the A is asterisked.
What? Really?
Oh.
No, you fucking twat. No.
Okay.
Well, like maybe I don't know. Maybe they take it
It's
to
America.
Well,
It's America.
think about the Death Grips album with the dick that says Death Grips on it, or is that Deep Web or No Love, Deep Web.
What does the fox say?
Shut up.
Shut up.
I don't listen to real music.
I actually like this so many times. I'm glad that like we haven't met up yet. Pick you up and throw you out a window. It's my first initial reaction when you say certain things.
I'm absolutely heavier than you, but I'm pretty sure I'm also taller than you.
My pure rage. Like you know that like you know
It's like
yeah.
your adrenaline.
I'm gonna draw Mark
Oh,
carrying. I'm gonna draw
Grant me
Mark.
the strength.
I'm gonna draw Mark carrying Danny and like throwing him
Yeah.
out a window.
Oh no. To throw this. Oh no, draw a tiny rat holding a dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
And,
my God.
and then Bung bounces and like comes back up and hits. And I'm a vegetable, and he keeps telling me puns over my bed.
You're just
Oh,
like
no.
pulling
You're
up
like,
the
just pull the wire.
I can only muster the strength to make my finger move to point at the wire, like pull it.
Pull the cord.
Wait, Mark, how tall are you
Canada,
again?
son.
Oh, is that illegal?
5'7"?
Oh.
Do you have euthanasia?
Assisted? I think so, actually. Legit. I
No,
think.
non-assisted euthanasia. Do you have that?
Yeah, it's
Where the nurse just busts into your home and injects you on the spot.
I wish.
Oh.
Oh, someone donated. Oh, as in Rock just donated $20. That's a
Doki
lot of
Doki
gas.
Ragnarok.
Rock Captain.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Toki Toki Ragnarok.
Shut up. Yeah, I think you can.
Let's read
get
the description
euthanized.
before you comment. Yeah, no. It ambience, it's fine. But I mean, obviously, most of the people who do comment are people who are the kind of people who are more impulsive that way. There's no way, like.
What, people have been euthanized?
No, I'm talking about people who comment before they read the description.
Oh.
The only wholesome joke in the stream. Oh yeah, you know it.
You know how many times I made a video and it literally says.
No.
It says. Oh, yeah, that's right. And it
Bye,
says.
folks.
That's all, folks. Just fucking like the sign comes down in like the circle and it gets too close and it cuts my head off.
ISIS beheading.
Oh my god. Yeah, it plays the fucking ISIS thing. Okay, what I was trying to say was
Yeah.
like, how many times I make a god damn it. Every time I make a fucking video and it has music in it and it's pretty prominent and then I like the music
What's the song?
is at the end. Yeah, it's what the song. It's like and I'm like watch the video. Like watch it all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate it. It's like, what a waste of a comment. There's people who actually video
What?
continuously. They're like 1 minute in this thing, and it's like this is their like virgin watch to it. It's like the first time watching it. And like
Do you think that people who comment should have a limited amount of comments so that way they can really be sure?
Well, have it be like Newgrounds did, where you can only comment once.
Yes.
And then you gotta pay $30 to comment again. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's how YouTube will make its money. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. They've been breaking even for 7 years now, so this is the way they're gonna bounce back. Make
Yeah,
profit.
YouTube Red
What?
fails, so they just go straight to this.
Exactly. It should have been from the get-go. This is brilliant.
But like on
When
Newgrounds, it was the ultimate victory when someone would comment like this long string of "Oh fuck you, fuck kill yourself, fucking cunt ass shit," and then they respond with okay. Because then there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, they can't respond.
Yeah.
Without paying.
You're wrong.
Hey guys, what do you think of this drawing? This drawing on stream, what do you
Me
think?
too. What was that? Here?
Look at this drawing on stream.
Alright, let me see. Oh my god!
Oh, why?
Oh no! He died! I have your power! You're so happy!
Aww. You made the blood so real too, you sick butthole.
Just poop.
That's the sound he makes.
Just poop. Yeah, there's a period all over him. He
This
didn't
is
die.
what I spend my time doing. I
Darn.
love Christian rap. Oh fuck.
Damn. Incredible. YouTube browser has failed. It's just complicated.
We don't have it in Canada still. It's been 2 fucking
Are you
years.
serious?
What? YouTube Red?
Yeah, we don't have it in Canada.
How do
Yeah,
we
just like-
have it and you don't? That's weird.
I know.
Because on the list of countries that has it, actually, here's what I don't get. Usually, Australia is like third most popular YouTube viewers, but second is UK, and they don't have it.
That's funny.
Oh,
Like there are
that's
YouTubers with YouTube Red original series that can't watch their YouTube Red original series in their own fucking country.
Jesus
That's
fucking
funny.
Christ.
Man.
I'm trying to think of
So-
somebody like PewDiePie.
So wait, are you telling me that we've been watching Minefield and there are Americans and Canadians in the UK can't watch it?
Yeah.
Aww.
That's right.
Dude, that means we watched something you can't. Haha, how's it feel? Haha.
It's called Torrent, lol.
Alright.
Hey, Vsauce,
Oh,
Michael here.
God.
You wouldn't download it.
Mark- Mark's really hitting those facts, you know? Like, it's called
Yeah,
it's called
we watched-
illegally downloading it, Bong. Fucking dumbass.
We watched 2 episodes of Minefield and both of them, Vsauce Michael took drugs.
Oh yeah, he
That
sort
was
of
just it. That was the whole episode. He took drugs.
Wait, which one?
Yeah.
I know the
Uh,
one where he goes to like Tibet or something, or like the.
Yeah, to Peru, to the psychedelic drugs, and then there's one where he tests out interrogation techniques. So he.
Oh yeah.
goes up.
Like he puts clamps on his nipples. It was really weird. I don't know why he did that.
I'm a good boy, or am I?
Yeah, and then he started getting waterboarded. It got a little bit awkward, and
It was
made me
really
kind of
strange,
uncomfortable.
but I liked
Yeah.
it.
Michael's been doing
Yeah, I
the
get it.
craziest shit. Like he took a truth serum, he did psychedelics.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's really amazing how far he'll go for his show.
Shammy.
What do you say?
Shammy's not
Came
impressed.
back in his stream, so fuck you for that tweet, Aiden. Yeah.
Which one? I have to see
What I just,
specific.
what I just tweeted out
What'd you tweet out?
Oh, let's check it out.
What'd you tweet?
is the
Hey,
damn.
hey,
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because when you say goddamn, it's a swear in America and they censor it out. But when you just say damn, it's not.
Yeah.
I know it's
Good
so
God.
weird.
Don't take the God's name in vain.
I remember I was
Damn
listening to
it.
that, I forgot what the song was called, but the chorus is, this ain't a scene, it's a goddamn arms race. I forgot. who was saying that.
That is Fallout Boy.
Yeah, yeah. And they had to on stage, it was just for a show, but, on like one of those talk shows. But they had to just like stay silent when they said God, and that's like a quarter of the chorus beat. So it's just, this ain't a scene, it's a damn arms race! Oh,
Yeah.
God.
My favorite episode of the new Vsauce season is where he spent 30 minutes investing in Bitcoin. That was kind of
That never
I want
happened.
to fucking strangle you. Fucking.
Oh my
What
god.
just broke?
I don't know if it was true or not, but I'm laughing.
Scared me.
Oh, that was completely false. He invested in ETH, not Bitcoin.
Shut
And
the
queef?
fuck up.
Okay.
Tim-
That wasn't even funny. That wasn't creative at all. What are you laughing for?
That was
I'm not
the
allowed.
best.
Thanks, Mark. Can always rely on you to not laugh at my jokes.
I'm ignoring you.
Alright,
Oh,
let's get to
Pokemon
real.
Ball.
Into real.
Yeah. This is real. This isn't part of the stream. There is real beef
It's
right
part
now.
of the game anymore.
There's some white nationalist yelling about how like sexy like sex dolls will basically like ruin the white race.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, like,
Something.
he's like the big so tweet. The biggest threat to like the population of whites is like sexy Asian dolls.
Right.
You can get white
Population-
ones.
No, but like we're not gonna procreate. We're not gonna make
Yeah,
pure area children anymore.
I just want a black doll with red lips.
Yeah, I know.
Why
I
are
didn't
people
know-
hating on sex dolls? Like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't know that like being a white nationalist, like, I think I should.
Mark, you keep cutting out.
Yeah, I hate being a white.
I said I hate being a white I said I hate white nationalism. It's like there's so many rules and shit. I should probably get out.
Oh.
Oh! Jeez.
I signed up for
But
something really bad, guys.
It seems like a lot of them have this, like, conspiracy theory mentality. Like, we're all dying out! It's either us or them! It's like, calm down.
I can't help that Hispanics are so fucking hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially
I
when
mean,
they're
but
tall.
what is
Have you
the problem
seen
with
Sombra?
merging? But what is the problem with mixed racing? Like, in the end of the day, we
It's
all end up with
unnatural! Anyways.
Because
this, like,
because beige is a shade darker than white. You little frig.
I don't understand people's fear of that. They're like, but I don't want to be white
Can
brownish.
any movement exist without a victim narrative?
I
That's true,
always
that's true.
thought it was weird that
But I don't understand how you could convince yourself that it's such a good thing to, like, if skin color is all you're fighting for, how could you convince yourself? I guess you could fight for the culture, but
well,
really, I don't think humans are irrational enough to be like, oh wow, we're all brown now. Let's stop being morally good. Like, no, it's not gonna be like that. We're just gonna evolve around it. It's gonna be a mix of cultures, and it's
No,
gonna
no,
be
no.
whatever we want.
You're not remembering the 14 words. And I'd like you to say those 14 words right now.
Okay, here we go.
On stream. Just read this out, please. This is what they
Okay,
believe,
right.
right? Come on.
We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children.
Yes! Yes, he said it!
It's true
I'm
though.
not white. Why is this a victory?
We must secure the
No,
existence of our
you're
people and the
an
future for white
ally
children.
to us whites.
I'm an ally.
I just...
The A in LGBTQ.
You will be on the front lines to defend your white gods.
Welcome, brother. You are now one of us.
I just
Yeah.
love getting
Not really,
people
but
I'm like a
to say
buffalo
that
soldier.
on stream because
Not really.
that's-
Don't get too ahead of yourself. You're the one
cutting
winning.
my long.
I just love people
my
getting people to
Look
say
at
that on
shining my
stream
shoes.
because that's legally hate speech.
I've said worse on stream, so that's fine.
No, but that specific sentence.
Thanks for
Really?
saying it on my stream,
Yes.
guys. It's not like I've been suspended on Twitch before, and the last time, the next time I get a suspension, my Twitch is gone for good. It's not like I'm gonna get
Twitch-
that. Thanks, guys.
Which is a meme. It's
Thanks,
a fucking
guys.
meme. Nobody here is a white national. Nobody here is even white. I'm like,
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually black.
yeah, I'm half Danish and half Irish, and that's not.
I'm part
why.
Scottish. That's like
This
That's
post
fine.
is too boring.
that's not why.
It's not
Yeah.
really.
Wilbong,
good.
new Grand Wizard of the KKK.
That's like the Canada of the UK. That's not real.
I think I'm gonna hit the bed, so I hope you
Okay.
guys have a good night.
Alright, night.
I'll see you
night.
tomorrow.
Night, Shay.
See, Kyle.
Alright.
Hail victory, brother.
Oh. Good night, everyone. Love you all.
Night.
I'm German.
Shit.
Yeah, of course you are, Shammy, but you're gay, so it's
Yeah,
different.
like I was saying.
I don't.
Wait, wait a second. You're a Texan German? You're like the
shit.
warden from the Third Centipede movie.
Oh my god, why would you say
I
that?
knew you were gonna connect this with the Human Centipede movies, Aiden.
I'm sorry, I
Fuck
love
you.
them so
Oh, me
much.
too, bro.
I love
We
those
must
movies.
secure the existence of our people and the future for white children.
Movies are
Go on, Luke.
strong word.
Shammy, you're bi? Well, goodbye to you.
Oh, I saw the four-corner political spectrum, and it was just variations of bi immigrants. It was like bi immigrants, BY immigrants, and it was like bi immigrants, BI immigrants, and it was bi immigrants like goodbye immigrants, and bi immigrants like you're buying immigrants. It was so great. It was such a genius.
So
When is human
that's how
centipede
they're making
war
slavery
coming
work these days.
Yeah, well, if you hate immigrants so much, then you must hate slavery. Sorry, guys. Not sure where that was going.
Yeah, me neither. I was just kind of waiting for more.
Slavery, more like
Wow.
no, not November. Am I right?
What?
Remember November?
What?
God, that was a
What
good time.
correlation?
What?
Holy
It's
shit!
horrible.
10 days into. We're a third into December already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick Destruction December, guys. I think that's the word. I think that's the one at least. Good,
I'm
good
poster
one
child
so
for
far.
Hitler Youth, to be honest, and by fuck you. Yeah, those two sentences don't work together. I'm the poster
I'm like-
child for Hitler Youth. I'm by fuck you.
You part, but you got the triangle.
Have you heard the second set of 14 words? There's more 14 words?
Yeah, the one you posted, it doesn't have a period or the end of.
Doesn't have a period or, or a dot or an ending
Okay.
comma.
Yeah, it just says for white children, and that's it. Like no period, no end of quote.
What do
Well,
you
the
want,
security
Simba?
systems of our
killing
people
white
and the future
families.
for white children.
Oh man.
Hawaii?
My name is Hank
Gays are
Hill,
killing white families.
and you should listen to Alex Jones.
There aren't enough white people.
Fucking love that clip. Hang on, I need to get that clip. Hank Hill, Alex Jones.
Alex Jones is a national treasure. I fucking love him so much.
He's a nationalist treasure.
Well, you can't say that.
Oh no, I can't. That's not an insult.
I got an email from my representative explaining why net neutrality is evil and it needs to be repealed today. Fuck yeah!
Nice.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Neutrality. It's not like you need
Who's
net
your,
or
what
anything.
state do you live in? Nebraska? Oh fuck.
What's even? What is even freedom? No, that's easy.
Hawaii.
Ooh, freedom. I like it. Scary. Take it away, please.
Oh
But
no.
without net neutrality, you won't be able to see this clip.
Can we just go back to slaves?
TX.
It was so
That's right.
simple. It was just.
Actually, it was
that's
the
right,
opposite
Cosmic
simple,
Beam
really.
Factory.
Alex Jones. Oh boy, I busted the fattest
tell you
nut on
what.
December 1st. I guess you could say it was really starting to look like a white Christmas. Got him! Pretty good one.
I get it.
No,
I
you don't.
tell you
That
what.
one made me angry
tell
for
you
some
Tell
reason.
you
Okay.
what.
I don't know why, but that made me angry.
Fair enough.
Wow. You need to listen to Alex Jones.
I tell you
Ruby out
what.
here. I'm so
Wait a
looking forward to disappointment.
Hey,
1 hour.
when's the new
Nice.
Ruby video coming out?
Shut up, Ruby. It's coming out. Season.
When
6.
Mondi comes back to life.
Oh.
Oh no.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
That's got another fucking comment on my planes video. It just says fake in all cap.
Oh my
It'll
God.
never end. It'll never end. It's
Dude, you
just-
keep getting doxxed like this.
The B movie. What about your B? What could it be? Video. Does that get fake as well?
They're
Like,
gonna
just
say,
saying
It's Barry. It's Barry. It's Barry B. Benson, you idiot.
it.
Um,
My
no,
wish.
most of them are like, haha, when you weed, guy high. Dude, he's definitely high. This guy's so high, you can tell. Yo, I smoke a lot of weed, I can tell when this guy's high. It's every
Sorry,
comment.
were you
Were you?
high, Mark?
No? I was a little,
Yeah, I
I was a
know.
little tired, but
Love
I
the
was
B.
high on life,
Love
yeah.
what it could
it was actually really low. I was in a really dark place, Bung. I was
Oh,
suffering from
gee.
depression really bad, and I was actually really
Yeah.
considering this time.
Before
Really
that
taking
video,
my life more.
Oh my
And you
God!
had to go and say that, didn't you? You're bringing up old
Oh my
demons,
God.
Bung. You're bringing up old demons, Bung.
Mark!
before that video, Mark
No, I'm
actually.
done. I'm gonna call you by your real name, Danny. You hurt me, say.
Demons? Did you mean
This is sick.
demons?
I'm like ready to do it. I'm like, that was a good.
Oh god, I want to kill myself.
God damn it.
Trying
When I
to,
get distracted, I beat my ass.
trying to trick this guy to give me a free key for the Okami remake. It's not happening.
But I
Disappointing.
can't draw bodies today. I'm so sorry, folks.
You get me a free key for literally any game ever.
I've got keys, pending keys for 22 games that they're willing to give me, but they're all like either asset flips or shitty visual novels. It's kind of annoying. I can give you a key for the memory meme.
Where's my
Any game with the word meme in it, I'm not gonna take. Right? I'm sorry, but like that sounds really bad.
35.
I'm gonna donate on your PayPal like $500 and I'm gonna call it meme and you're gonna return it.
Yeah, that's honestly what's gonna happen. If anyone donates me that, I'll just be like, please take it back. I don't want your dirty money. I'll make my
Your
own money.
blood
my own.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
11th of December.
Yeah, what happened to Macklemore? Is he still alive?
Yeah, no, he died in a car crash.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Even though
Looks like he's not coming back, Macklemore. If he actually died, though, I'd still make that joke.
I hate you.
Yeah, when the guy from Fast and Furious died, and people said he should have walkered instead of drove,
Shut up.
and then died.
Shut up right now.
Okay, that one's funny.
Oh god, that's my name.
I'm so sorry. I
No,
can't.
but seriously, he should have walked.
I'm struggling to draw tonight. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're just.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
having a good time.
What character are you
You just-
drawing?
I'm
just
drawing
doodle
a
other things.
character from an anime. No, I wanna doodle this.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be you? No, it's from an anime called Land of the Lustrous. It's really cool.
Land of the what?
Lustrous.
Lustrous. Oh, okay. It's the trailer we watched.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be some weird Land of the Lost remake,
Oh,
Dude.
oh god, oh god.
starring Will Ferrell.
Need to rewatch Land of the.
Can we?
Fucking.
To be
That-
fair, go ahead.
That movie was visual diarrhea. I love it
You know,
so
The
much.
scene with the crabs got me fucking in tears, like actual tears.
Such a guilty pleasure of mine.
It's,
I'm
I
gonna look that
broke at that scene because that was just. The
I
moment where
remember
I
you
fucking
breaking at that
snapped.
scene.
I
Like,
hated
you-
it just watching Danny McBride and Will Ferrell go at it. It's like, okay, this is
What,
Danny
they did
McBride and
anger?
Will Ferrell.
Danny McBride, Will Ferrell got high as shit off of eating some fruit, and when they were high, suddenly a giant crab walks out from the horizon and then falls into the ground, boiling alive. And then the next scene is them eating the giant crab with a giant lemon. And I
love
couldn't.
it.
I fucking couldn't. I broke. I was done.
Why didn't we watch that at PAX, dude?
Oh,
I don't know what this movie is, and I'm really upset we didn't even watch
What?
it.
I don't. Where'd they get the lemon?
Where's the lemon
Get
come
a giant
from?
lemon.
I don't know, it's Land of the Lost.
like-
Somebody lost a giant lemon.
Okay.
Tim, you would have had a fucking blast watching that.
Oh, Hyojin, I need to
I
watch
don't-
you. I need to
don't
get you to
know
watch
what
Tropic
movie
Thunder
it
with
is.
us.
Oh yeah.
Haven't
You
you
haven't
seen?
seen
Tropic
Tropic
Thunder?
Thunder?
You'd
I
love
haven't-
it.
I
The thing
have-
is, I know Hyojin, you specifically would really love it.
would I?
Yes.
Oh, you'd like it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Hmm. Okay. Why me? Why me specifically? Why would I like
Oh,
it?
It was
you'll
set
see,
in
you'll see.
Vietnam.
Well, no, it's the kind of comedy that like you'd lose it to.
Okay.
Blackface. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, that's
one
not
of
the reason
Like
why.
Robert Downey Jr. does blackface, Jack Black keeps farting, stuff like that.
God damn! Why? The worst part is I know you're right. Like I would probably fucking lose.
Like Robert Downey Jr. plays an actor who's like super method. Jack Black plays one of those overweight comedy actors that is actually secretly depressed in real life.
Jonas
Ben
Jack
still
Black
plays
is
those
bad.
90s action hero actors that
Yeah, he
peaked.
plays generic action hero.
Yeah, and he just like had a series that went on way too long, like Vin Diesel.
Yeah, now he's just a washed-up loser
And then one of them is just a rapper who gets a movie gig.
because he's a rapper.
Guys,
He's
don't tell
popular.
me how buff Jonah Hill is now.
You
He's
said
like
Jonas.
fucking.
You
Can
said
you
Jonas.
stop
No, I didn't.
jerking
Shut up. No, I
off
didn't.
on
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. He's really fit now. I don't understand why. Did he-
Let
he
me
did-
let me see weight loss.
Maybe a roll?
Oh,
23 Jump Street.
oh damn, he's
I
lost a
knew it.
lot of weight.
He's going through a lot.
But he looks miserable.
That's
Yeah,
what
but he's
happens.
fit.
No, look at his face.
Jonah Hill now. I'm just right, Jonah Hill.
No,
now.
look, he's on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
I'd be on the verge of tears as well if I was Jonah Hill.
Maybe he
When you
realizes.
get told there's no 23 Jump Street.
He looks
he
cuddly when he
realizes-
was fat.
No, he got informed there's nothing super bad too, and he's just can't. He's not taking a while.
Maybe he realizes the double-edged sword of being like thin and attractive.
He's like,
Yeah.
he's
Oh.
crying, he's thinking about
Maybe
it.
he's contemplating like the folly of man. Like what is our what is the original sin?
What's the point?
While drinking
did I
bubble
commit
tea.
I
The
gotta say,
bubble tea is important. Don't
He
forget
chokes a
that.
little bit on the bubble tea and he's like, oh, I deserve more than that.
tea is delicious, but the bubble
Harder,
is
Daddy.
It's dropping from the mouth
Oh,
on the ground.
shut up, Aiden. Bubble tea's great.
It's really good.
I like
tea.
bubble tea, it's
Tea
alright.
tastes fucking great, but bubbles, disgusting.
Okay, the bubbles are only
Not a
there.
bubble,
The
no
bubbles are
bubble.
only there so you can spit them at people. That's literally the only reason why I order like them.
You know, the cultural tradition of spitting little
Oh, I
cotton
remember
bubbles
you
at you.
passed me the.
Are
yeah, I
they-
remember you passed me the cup, and I didn't know they were like balls or whatever.
Oh
I
god,
took,
I
like- I
shot
took
it at the
a
back of Aiden. I spit bubbles at the back of Aiden, and three
that was
came
bullying.
out. Three came out at the same time, and it just stuck on his back.
Shotgun.
It's a
Yeah,
shotgun.
Actually, I know a store where you can get them by the gallon.
Oh
Those
Yeah.
my god.
I almost choked on that
The pearls?
when I had one.
Yeah, the pearls.
Yeah,
Steven Universe?
stop.
Wow.
None of that.
No. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me?
God, now I'm just remembering you spitting on Aiden's back. All
Oh,
those bubbles.
and I remember scaring the shit out. Well, not scaring the shit out, but like fucking threatening everyone with my bubble tea gun.
Yeah, it
you
was
almost
kind of
stumped you.
scary. Like, I saw the effect on Aiden, and I was like, please don't shoot that at me. I was scared. It was-
I shot
Did
them
you,
at
like,
people's
go
Johnny
houses.
Hill,
Did you like
You
God
think he
of,
spit-
Gods of Egypt?
Yeah.
bubbles.
I loved it.
That's it. That's all I
Why
got.
did you?
That's it.
Why did you ask?
I don't know.
That's all he wanted to know. Now he's
Bung,
leaving.
you're a furry, right?
What? No, no. Ask me.
Sure, why not?
Ask me. What? What is
Where
it?
I am now.
Well, Anubis.
Right now, though.
Yay or nay, bang or no bang?
This is a deal breaker.
Sure, he
right
seems
here.
Bang,
really old.
bang, 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 bang,
Oh my
bang.
God. Okay.
If Jonah Hill was a furry, now listen. What do you think his furry persona would be?
Panda.
Aw.
Panda? Not anymore. No.
A snake.
What would his fur persona?
Why?
Why a snake?
Oh.
Because he got thin.
Oh.
That's your association?
What if he backstabbed his
So then what was his persona
he
before?
backstabbed
A panda.
Fair? Yeah, fair enough.
Natural transition. Turn a little to a rat. It goes from a bear to a little skinny boy.
little skinny rat.
My mother is a fish.
The podcast live is video evidence in the case of Hyojin's and attempted murder of Aiden. Yeah,
What?
so many times.
Technically, spitting is classified as assault.
Yeah.
Oh, piss off.
Is it now?
It is. Because you're hawking disease at people.
It's not like I was
Suppose,
contaminated with AIDS.
I don't know, man.
Or is
I
you
haven't
know,
been feeling
Technically,
bad
is it
about
just
the novel.
being non-hygienic
It's
assault?
illegal to spit in most places, anyways.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was just
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm spitting on
unfortunately.
Asia.
My knee hurts.
Okay.
Yo, bro, check
Fair
out a
enough,
mixtape.
Aiden.
Was that Hyojin's fault? I'll be your lawyer. Let's take her to court.
I hate you guys.
Uh-oh.
beat me.
My client,
Uh-oh.
the defendant has been suffering from a bad knee ever since he got spat on.
I don't know.
He got the knee infection.
Well.
I don't know, Your Honor. I think that she.
What the fuck?
Cut out. Sorry.
Oh, I said I don't know, Your Honor.
You cut out again. Amazing. At the
cut
exact
out
same time, you cut out.
I said, I don't know, Your Honor. Maybe she's working for the North Korea.
Oh my god.
Your Honor, I request, my client requests $50,000 in treatment.
Trying over and over. It's just. He's just.
The North Korea.
when you.
Oh, was that all you heard? Was North Korea? North Korea.
Yeah.
Like, Mark,
He's not. Nobody's making him cut out Flatago.
Wait, I feel like.
It's his internet.
Yeah, it's my internet.
It's funny because it's happening at the exact same time. By chance.
Sometimes I literally think that it's a certain.
Oh god. Oh, okay.
It's like censoring me.
So someone just typed in the chat. I don't think they finished their sentence. Are Mark and Hyojin ever going to record a podcast where they both?
Both be racist.
Oh, cackle at cackle at racist stuff.
cut out.
They just finished it. They just finished it.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Where they
I-
both cackle at racist stuff. Mark, we should just have a separate podcast on our own and we just say the N-word for an hour straight.
It'd be. I don't know. It'd be like X-rated or R-rated. Like.
Called the Unemployment Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There
Like
we
none of us get paid or benefit
Right
from it.
to never
Yeah.
get employed ever again.
go. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm all up for it.
My people. The people at work keep asking for like my YouTube channel. Give it to them.
No.
Yeah, give him my channel. Tell him to subscribe. There you go.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
What's your
Bye.
channel again? Who are you?
How are you?
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
How are you?
Who are you? I think that's the word. Who are you? It's not even just like, yeah, what's your channel name again? Just
Sorry,
who are you?
wait, could you just... Who are you again? Could you repeat that one more time?
Who are you? I've seen you around, but never cared
Yeah,
to ask.
Yeah, I've seen your name one or two times. What is it again? Could you repeat it?
Yeah, your site. It's called like Cat Saturday. I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's got a cat theme.
Maybe make it roll off the tongue a little bit more, you know? Maybe I'll run over that time. Have a catchy phrase with it.
You know, I think you should workshop your channel. Maybe I would have heard of you by now.
Oh.
You changed. I actually fucking like. It's like, okay, that form of joke is my favorite, but like real people who are that aggressive, passive
Oh
aggressive
yeah, it's fucking out.
are like
Yeah.
like need to be put into a camp.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, I only talk to people with like 1K subs. Yeah, and you don't hit the criteria.
What are you talking about? My channel's
I
doing
have
great.
2K subs. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, buddy. What's your
Sorry
name
about
again?
that, buddy.
It slipped my mind.
It slipped my mind. I know you just told it to me, but maybe that's one of the things you should work. Gotta change that name.
Yeah, the name doesn't really work well, you know? It's got too many syllables, too many letters. You know, maybe shorten it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stepping into this whole YouTube thing. I don't know.
What's that underscore doing in your
Wait,
name?
no more.
Yeah, looks like.
You probably put like a really hot girl. It's kind of obvious. I don't know why I even noticed.
First time Hyojin goes
Yeah,
out for an animation job, and the first thing they find is a supercut of every time she said the N-word. God, I wish I could be unemployed right now.
Oh.
Oh, an update from my little tattoo job training thing. I'm gonna start working next Sunday.
Holy shit! That's
Alright.
Because
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna help with some stuff. And the best part is, it's only a 5 minutes drive away from my place, which is great.
Now you can draw like dicks on people and get paid for it.
No.
Okay.
Apparently, since this is my friend's, my best mate's brother, she tells me how much he earns, and he earns about like 150 minimum per tattoo. And that's for the
Good.
smaller designs. For the big designs, they like cost a lot more. He actually gets a lot of money, and I'm just like, wow, you know?
Oh damn!
Yeah, that is very scary because you can't fuck up.
Yeah,
otherwise you'll
no,
get
you
beaten by
cannot fuck
something
up. Like that's
silly, man.
You
terrifying.
can, but you can.
No, what you do is you get an
Tattoo over.
eraser. Get an eraser.
You get an eraser.
You
go
carve
on.
I think that's
It's
gonna
gonna
work,
make
Aiden.
up. This is gonna make up.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me just fix this. Hang on.
Just keep applying makeup on every day, and it'll go away.
Oh
Every
wait, it's
time.
like a black eye when your daddy gives you black eye.
Daddy.
Hyojin plus job gets me moist. Hold my beer. You mean me getting a job makes you moist?
I mean, we all gotta start somewhere with our
Me getting a
kinks.
job. Fair
Makes
enough.
me moist.
Listen. Fetishes aren't something you should fucking kink shame. Right? Kink shaming isn't allowed.
Fetishes are the only thing you can kink shame, Tim.
No, shut up. Man, I really screwed that one up, didn't I, guys?
Just two images. Sorry. The Silent Hill of the guy.
Don't react. All right, Mark, we're gonna have to cosplay those two.
Okay.
Those two babies.
It's like the one okay, because I guess Silent Hill Home or
That was from
I
the
supposed to say
room.
Homecoming. Yeah, the room.
The Room-
Is kind of like half a Silent Hill game.
I just it was weird. It was...
Yeah,
The Room.
but
What
I
is
have
the Silent Hill game?
yes, it is and it isn't. But here's what I have to say: is that out of all the things about that game, Baby is like the coolest. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
all
that's the
Silent Hill about
scariest.
it.
I'll tell you
Because
what
then,
is
Wait, what are we
the best
I thought
Silent
you
Hill
was talking
game.
about Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Oh, for God's sake.
Shut up.
The best Silent Hill
That
game,
was
like
good.
made in America, kind of. Was it? You know, Shattered. I think that's called Shattered Memories.
Shadow the
Spider-Man
Hedgehog.
That's
Homecoming?
fuck off. Shattered
Yeah, that was
Memories.
one of Hideo Kojima's classic games, so Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shattered Memories
They're
is
really
a
good.
really good game. Not a good Silent Hill game though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Cause like the whole what it implies is that Silent Hill just takes place all in Cheryl's head, and that just really fucks it over.
Yeah, it's really stupid.
Yeah.
It was all a dream.
Yeah,
It's like
basically.
Bart's Dream
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah.
Um.
I want sleep paralysis, you know?
Oh.
Yeah?
Wait, I actually well, it's fun. I know as you said that, and you triggered me, and to remember that I had sleep paralysis the other night. It was really scary.
Oh,
I wanna do
jeez.
psychedelics.
God, wait, you know what? You know how fucking
Don't do it,
Shattered
Ed.
Memories is really it's
Oh, it's
good,
science.
but it's dumb because you know how
Oh,
the
fair
big
enough.
reveal, the big
I like-
reveal,
Yeah.
the big
Yeah.
reveal is that Harry Mason's dead, right?
Hmm.
But they already
Oh, spoiler.
I just
he
like-
yeah, but he already died in Silent Hill 3.
Yeah.
Yes, for people who didn't play it, idiot.
But why
I
would
like
you?
how
What?
Mark is like,
I know it's legit, like just straight up, like, haha, we're rebooting the series. We're like, fuck the old good games.
Right.
But for real though, I would be all up for doing LSD.
I would all
just
out be
don't,
doing.
just don't admit to doing it. Like, otherwise you'll get
Why
in
not?
trouble. It's legal here.
Yeah,
It's
but
legal here.
if you say, "Hey, I've done LSD," what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Because I've already done it.
you're gonna
Haha.
rescue.
I've
true, I
shoplifted
guess.
once. Oh no.
I
What are you
have
gonna
to-
do? Stop me?
Yeah.
They're just like
They
pulling
can't
LSD out of your
unrape you.
blood, like some weird water bending magic.
Why?
No.
My precious LSD. Haha.
No!
No longer will you be able to sin.
Yeah, just go to like Peru or something.
Oh,
and
sorry,
do it.
chat. I didn't mean to purposely ignore you.
Dude,
okay?
I don't want to get murdered.
Oh right.
But
Yeah,
like
dumb.
when you say, "Oh, I just read the chat." Never mind. I'm ignoring you again.
Oh,
Just read
why did
it.
the dog cross the road to get away from Hyojin?
Where did the dog cross the road to get away from Hyojin? Where did the dog cross the road? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Somehow
Okay.
we've retained about 90 viewers though, which is impressive for a stream where we don't.
You guys want her to read, and she just posted dog cross the road.
Fair
Zip ahead.
Get
Okay.
Okay, I'm a
Why
stop.
would I waste time with LSD when I can get cocaine in Peru? Like,
Should I set up a raid, boys?
truck
Raids on who?
stops.
Raid on who? How
Why
is
don't
this a raid?
Why don't you?
Well, I mean, I think it would be more interesting if you did LSD so you could explain to us what you saw.
I'll do cocaine and LSD.
Not at the same time.
No,
I would
I
do
don't
it
like
and
that
then draw a
attitude, but,
painting
well,
based on things I see.
You're not being a sport right now.
No.
Yeah, I think snorting.
I'm being a
cocaine-
law-abiding Larry. I'm sorry.
No, you're just being inefficient. Just
Inefficient. What?
Because I don't
I'm
want you to
becoming a
take
national
LSD and
football.
cocaine at the same time.
What are you,
I got
chubs?
shit to do, Bung. Whoa.
I mean, oh.
I don't even have an Uber Eats.
I'm
I
so
wish
sorry.
I had an Uber Eats. I haven't got that.
Duh.
You're so insensitive,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh. I didn't even hear what you said.
I said you're so insensitive, bro.
Oh, Jesus! Okay, I just turned
Laughing all
around
off the
and my
cocaine.
wash, like my
Pinky,
clothes,
pinky.
little clothes drying on the rack behind me. I thought it was a person.
You thought it was a ghost?
Yeah, I just fucking legit like screamed.
Haha, dummy.
Fuck you, bitch.
Why not?
Oh, we should sit around and tell ghost stories.
No, let's not do that.
Oh man. Yeah, here's one.
No.
Ghosts
They're
aren't
not
real.
real.
Haha. I'm great at Halloween parties, guys.
We did it. People love me.
I can tell you guys
I
a
just
scary
sit there
story.
explaining why ghosts aren't real to a bunch of like
I can tell you,
impressionable socialites.
I can tell you guys
come
a,
in with nothing but a blazer on.
I can
it's
tell
like,
you
who
guys an
dressed as?
actual scary story. You know,
Ooh, you Leatherface?
guys, please
Oh.
let me tell the scary.
Sorry.
please.
Yeah,
I
what's
want
up?
to explain
So-
this scary story. You just hear
Scary
it.
music, go.
Okay, so it's not ghosts, it's more real. That's why it freaked me out. Was when me and my mate were
Oh.
just kind of like sitting in front of the house. We're just like, you know, drinking and shit and just fucking around. And this van keeps going past us. Right?
Mark.
Fuck off.
That's
The
a great
van-
story, not
The
a
van,
ghost
no,
story.
this van. No, I'm not done yet, cunt. Fuck you.
Oh no!
Jesus.
This van keeps coming around. It's making rounds. It makes the first. I noticed it the first time when it goes by because I always notice vans. I'm super paranoid. And then it comes around the second time, the same van. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a different van. So I just try to remember that number plate. The third time around, it's the same van, and the fourth time, it decides to slow down and stop in front of us. So what me and my friend do is we fucking book it. I've never run so fucking fast in my entire life, because luckily we were just sitting in front of our house, but my house is kind of like a townhousey thing, so like it takes a bit to go up the road and just like enter the house. Yeah, I
Yeah.
shit myself. I was not happy that night.
Ugh, that's fucked.
Yeah. When the van slowed down, we were just like, alright, time to fucking go, right?
Yeah.
That's...
Ugh.
Ugh.
Did you ever find out what the van was?
I don't want to, and I think I'm gonna just assume the worst.
Yeah.
It was just a white van. It was nothing special about it, but it was the same van going around, and then the thing is, when it would make its rounds in front of us, it would always slow down in front of us and then speed up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's
Now that's
Disarming.
a scary story.
see, that's an actual
Yeah.
scary story.
No ghosts. It's scary when it's real.
Yeah, sorry fellas.
Anyways.
Sorry babies.
Sorry,
Yeah.
babies. Yeah, so let me tell you about this time I played
like-
with some tarot cards and I was haunted.
Shut the fuck up!
It's like that time in primary school where I was going to the toilet and then I saw this statue of a cow.
What?
And it's like, because I live
Was
in
it
a
in the toilet?
No, it wasn't in the toilet. It was outside the toilets. So, because I live in a rural area. I lived in a rural area, right? So there's this
Yeah.
competition where people paint statues of cows. So I went to
dumb.
saw the cows. Thought, oh, okay, cool. Right, I went to the toilet. Came out. When I came out, the cow disappeared.
Oh no!
It wasn't there. It was there when I went in. It wasn't there when I came out.
What
I-
the fuck?
Aiden,
was so weird.
someone just
What
collected
if it was
the
actually
cow.
just a cow?
Holy shit.
It was just a cow staying really still. You were like, oh yeah. You just assumed it was a statue because, like, you know of the festival, this weird rural festival that your weird people take
And
part
this
in.
cow decided to
But-
come into the bathroom to troll you.
No.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, what goes on in there? Then Aiden, you took a huge shit, like a terrible, like, worst shit in history, and then it
Like,
left.
scared
Felt
it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think any of those explanations make any sense. What it was, this is Aiden's spirit animal, and it was visiting it. It was trying to warn him about maybe a demon. Could be close. It's
Shut up,
an
Mark.
angel. What?
Yeah, shimmy shammy.
You can talk.
I hate that.
It went into your ace.
You can talk, I can sing.
You can
My
talk.
friend
You
was
can talk. You can.
She got catcalled by a person a lot older than her, and when she told me the story, I told her next time this happens, look them dead in the eye and scream pedophile and run. Did they do it?
We'll never know.
We'll never
They
know.
went missing.
Oh.
My friend once got hit on by a guy that was in his mid-40s, and he kept asking for a name, and I was just walking faster and faster. This was city midday, so it's not
You're
that
gonna ditch
sca-
your friend?
No. I was grabbing her arm, and I was forcing her to walk faster. This was midday, so it's not that scary, but it's just like, it's kind of more annoying. Like, this guy was really persistent on getting her name and how old she was. And I was kind of like, yeah, her name's Michelle. Fuck off. I literally just said, her name's Michelle, fuck off. And I just kind of like, was trying to drag her faster and faster. She's really
Why don't you give her a
quiet.
false name?
I gave her a false name. That's the false name I gave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her real name's like Belle.
This is Michelle, she's a kindergartner. Go away.
And I felt really pissed off because she was really like quiet type, and she didn't really like. She was clearly fucking uncomfortable. Like, ugh. He was like some fucking gross.
I would have said her dad was a police officer.
Really? I just told the guy to piss
yeah.
off.
Well, that would have intimidated him. It was like, oh, okay, I probably should not prey on this girl like a quarter my age.
That would've.
Telling him to fuck off worked though.
Dumb
Jeez.
frigger.
I'm really proud of this position I just drew. Damn.
I know I've talked about this guy before on stream, but there's a guy that suffered severe burns who lives on my stream.
God.
Yeah, he suffered
man?
like terrible, terrible burns. All of his facial features have been removed. His face, his entire head is made up of lumpy skin and holes for where his
Ew.
mouth and eyes and nose and ears are. And what he does, he goes on buses because you know he does his stuff like he goes shopping and junk, but he just scares kids on the bus.
Well, I mean, I would too. I guess like they're gonna be piss out of them. Stupid
Yeah.
kid.
I mean, exactly. Like, what else are you gonna do?
I mean,
Yeah,
at
they're
least
gonna
he's
be
having
scared
fun.
regardless. Yeah, I'd have fun.
Yeah.
You should get to know him.
I may have a bird face,
Oh.
but that doesn't mean
Why?
I can't scare these kids.
No, I don't like talking to locals anyway, but I
Are you
I don't want
racist?
to talk to him either. I
No.
keep staring at him.
Bung bung is like you like go to try beat night.
Oh.
Like it's
Sorry,
like
you-
you know I'm gonna have
You cut out completely.
it's like you know it's like
Lucky
one day
face that got marked.
one day you decide like hey I'm gonna you know what I'm having a good day I'm gonna go talk to this guy a little charity you know I'm gonna try and make him feel better. You go up and say hey man how's it going and he turns around to you dramatically he's like I know you yo bug I know where you live.
Oh.
No, you see, I'm worried if I look at him for too long, I'll swap places with him.
That's the worst. That's the worst fucking fear. That is so stupid.
He'll like
point.
soul suck you.
Yeah. Like, I feel like I
Captain
just suck
Ginyu.
underneath his skin.
Oh no.
But I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's very... But he has a really, like... voice, like he can barely speak English.
Yeah.
Like you try to
scary.
converse with him, and he's like, and you're like, yeah, got it.
He sounds like Eric Cartman. It's kind of funny.
I totally agree, man. Really. Like, the millennials just don't give a shit anymore, you know? It's fucked up. He's just, like, goggling and shit as well. It's disgusting. Goggles and agreeing.
He's like, you know, in that movie, that Scarlet, Under the Skin?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah, he's a lot like that guy. He only goes at night because, you know, he's insecure about
Aw.
people staring at him. But, yeah, it's still scary. It makes it kind of scary.
Yeah.
You
know
just
what's
see
weird?
that face at night. You're walking home. He just comes out of the darkness, looming at you. Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, that's him. What are you
Um,
gonna say, Mark?
I was
No,
gonna
that
say-
guy's face wasn't a mask.
Oh my god!
I know it, but the worst part is that's exactly what.
It's just so fun. 4 times in a row.
And then every time I go to say something, it's like, Dad, gonna say.
Oh god.
Say is what somebody else is saying.
We're all reading your mind, Mark. We're all one step ahead of you. We're
Uh-oh.
millennials.
Well,
Sorry.
You do all have one less chromosome then.
Oh.
One less chromosome.
Hey, surreal mildew! What's the deal with Mongo? Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, Jews.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm gonna try and. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm gonna
My
try and.
back
Yeah,
hurts.
gross.
My everything hurts.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I can't control my hiccups. I'm gonna
Oh,
try
hi,
and.
Mark.
Oh, fuck
Hi,
off.
Mark.
Oh my god. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
angry.
I'm gonna try
You
and
gotta hold your
finish.
breath.
So, Twitch, right?
Oh god. I just coughed and my
Ah.
retainers came out my mouth.
Idiot, Hyojin, you just meant to like see something really scary or really funny.
Oh.
Hey,
No.
Hyojin,
What?
Hyojin.
What?
Shrek fought!
She's broken. Get her.
Fuck.
Get her.
Get her?
Not real.
She's not the real Hyojin. What have you
Anyways,
done?
I just removed, like, I wiped out the previous 5 seconds of memory from my mind.
Is your hiccup there?
Is my what?
Your hiccup.
No, it's not. Holy crap.
There you go.
Welcome.
Oh.
Why you say you're well? I did the fuck you.
No, I said Shrek fought and then she froze.
I had one of those, Rango moments with the lizard, the gecko. She just freezes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and paint this, picture.
So-
see you too, surreal.
Hear me out here.
Okay.
Django Unchained,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Rango Unchained.
Yeah, yeah.
You want there to be slaves.
They're racist against reptiles.
Yeah.
Reptile slaves.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
And
hard.
the turtle.
You see, the irony
Boss.
here is that we're already slaves to reptiles.
Oh, he's on it. He's on it. And the reptiles. See, the Jews have got to do what the reptiles do, right? But the reptiles, they gotta follow a bigger Jew.
Aiden, are you fucking
It's just
alright in the
a
head
Jew
right now?
babushka doll.
The bigger Jew.
That sounds like
That's
a
how
horror
Jews-
film. Just a bunch of Jews layered and stacked on top of each other. A
They're all
mega Jew.
controlling-
A mega Jew.
They all control everything.
Yeah.
They all get
Even
together
themselves.
once a year. And it's called the Jubilee.
That was horrible.
They all come to play Pokemon. They try to find Pikachu.
Pikachu. Okay.
Pikachu.
Looking for my gun.
They decide to hire a
Oh,
man.
oh, oh, god.
Jew too.
Okay, enough of that. I don't think Jews like you two anyway. Surreal
I like
meals,
playing
Shrek
this really
fought.
relaxing, jazz music in the background as I work. Yay!
You gotta
Thanks to
do
beginning of Borat, the
face.
Jewish egg laying celebration is a documentary.
Get it all round,
It is.
fuckface. The Jews are reptiles, dummy. How do you think they survived the ovens? Ha! That's the ultimate evidence to prove that the Jews aren't reptiles, because they didn't.
you can't. There's no evidence to deny the fact that they're reptiles, so therefore they are.
Yes.
But they-
That's how evidence works, right?
They
If you can't
didn't
prove it wrong, then it has to be
survive
right.
The others. That proves they're not reptiles.
I hate how people still have that mentality. I was looking at I was scrolling down my Facebook, and then there was a post by Sika, and it was some article about Bigfoot and how Bigfoot isn't real. I was like, yeah, no shit. But most of the the highest comments were the ones that were defending Bigfoot,
Really?
and
Nice.
it made me want to fucking throw up. Like, it was just, huh? So all of those eyewitnesses was wrong? Well, tell me when I
Yes.
see some real news. Like,
Yes. Those eyewitnesses are wrong.
When are eyewitnesses ever reliable? Ever?
it's like, if you ever been to any science field or know anything about science, eyewitnesses is not how they do it.
They use
'Cause that's-
empirical data. You silly.
That's why
Silly boy.
sociology is the least reliable science, is because it's the closest to eyewitness.
You're literally relying on eyewitnesses of themselves. Like,
Yeah,
There's
it's just like, I said it was real, so it is real. You might as well be lying. How do you know they're not lying? It's like, oh, because they're my pappy, I know they ain't lying. It's like, well, they're not my pappy, so I don't give a shit.
yeah. Well, your pappy has a fucking drinking problem.
Also, your puppy beats
Stumbles
you
through
and
the
rapes you
fucking
every
woods.
night.
It's like, sure, eyewitness is helpful for really minor things. Like, if Mark were to tell me that he stubbed his toe, I'm not going to ask for evidence for it because it doesn't impact the universe in the same way.
Sometimes you do.
But if you say, but if you say an entire species of giant mammal exists and all you have is eyewitness evidence, that's nothing. That isn't equal to what your claim is.
anybody can say any old shit.
Because if you believe in Bigfoot just because a lot of people said that they saw Bigfoot, then you also have to believe in UFOs because a lot of people have also said that, and ghosts, and the chupacabra, and everything else. I mean, chances are you already do if you believe that.
And every religion that ever existed is all equally right.
That's true because everybody said it is.
Morgan Freeman meme. He's right, you know.
Shut up! Shut up! Sorry,
Okay,
I just had a
I was gonna
PTSD
say that
attack.
like here's a scenario. It's like 1880. There's a scientist writing up textbooks for like the school, and then he's midway through writing it out and everything. So a scientist's friend walks through the door. He's like, "Hey Jim, saw a big ape in the woods." It's like, "What?" "Yeah, saw a big ape. He was in the woods." "Oh, better put it in the book then."
It's because there are so many people who live their life that way, where it's like, my personal interactions is what reality is.
Yeah.
Therefore, that's how it should work for everybody.
That's what I was describing the other night, where things that you know apparently like it's almost like people like everyone has a shared experience. Like the,
Oh, and you were talking about the dumb baby with the basket.
Yeah, but that's a clear sign of some like an undeveloped brain. You know,
Yeah.
it's like this is the reason why we call people like this stupid. It's just or retarded. I don't know. Definition. Sorry.
It's like they already believe Bigfoot is real, and they want you to provide evidence as to why he's not real. It's like, no, you're the one making the claim. You
Validate
have to
me.
provide the evidence. Oh, who left?
Who left? Oh, it was Tim. Tim probably
Tim.
went to bed.
Oh, Tim, please.
Oh, Tim.
Eyewitnesses are good for
Tom.
minor things like stubbing your toe or murdering somebody, but not Bigfoot. It's too extreme. Well, yeah. But eyewitnesses are not exactly the most reliable thing for murders either, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
That's
something
why-
they definitely ask of you, but there's always
Forensic.
forensic investigation, which is 1,000 times more reliable and actually gets the job done. Eyewitnesses
more
just help believe
empirical.
character references. Yeah, empirical evidence. Eyewitness evidence. I mean, if anything, that gives you more of a character analysis on the person you're asking than it does an
I do
actual.
remember there was a point
crime.
in my life where I wanted to get into forensics. It's very interesting. Like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wanted to hide all the murders, Hyojin.
Yeah, you're right, God. Why do you know me so well?
Bigfoot, more like Mimi, big boy. Okay.
Bigfoot, more like Big Fart.
that funny?
Guys are fucking retarded. All of you. Fuck you guys.
You just talk about science and shit.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to like
Brain dead.
analyze the scientific method. Hyojin says big fart.
Fucking idiots. All of you.
You pinned it.
So,
Yeah.
so chat, how you doing? How's your day?
How you doing, chat?
You can leave now.
That wasn't funny.
I gotta spend my evening fucking brainlets.
I really like the CSI analogy, because when you put it in that context, people seem to understand it a bit better. If you rely on forensic investigation above eyewitness,
Stop!
and that's
Stop laughing!
stop, and that's how you get the job done. Like, all right, let's look at evolution. A lot of people deny evolution by saying that, oh, you went there.
Stop laughing! You fucking.
But if you understand how forensics works, then you just apply that to reality, and you can see why evolution is the best that we've got in terms of an explanation for how life is diverse.
Yeah.
But if you are very conspiracy theory minded, then you're only going to search for people and things that agree with you only, rather than giving explanation. To be fair, Bung, you weren't there. Checkmate.
Yeah.
I saw this animation of Ken Ham, who's like that big creationist that debated Bill Nye. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, he's like, well, sorry, Bill Nye, you weren't there. And then like he gets a call from his house, and the police are like, somebody's broken into your house and murdered your family. It's like, oh no, now we have all the evidence here that suggests that maybe the murderer escaped through the back. Yeah, but you weren't there, were you? Like,
You were there.
you just keep
Where's
drilling into
the-
police officers.
Where's the picture?
Where's the picture? Where's the eyewitness evidence?
Where's
I want
the-
eyewitness
Eyewitness
evidence.
evidence.
I don't
Also,
want.
seeing as Shami's here, fuck you, Shami.
Shami, I hope you tuned into the stream when we
Why?
all laughed at Big
One was though. Yeah, I was.
Shami, you came up with the insult brainlet, and I can't think of anything better.
Brainlet?
Brainlet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brainless.
brainless.
Good.
I can't do it.
When your brain is lit.
Oh, shut up. Shut the
This
fuck
is what
up.
it feels like to have a stroke.
Oh my god. Did not
Thanks,
call
Simba.
it brainlet. That is not mine.
Well, fuck you, I heard it from you.
You fucking thief. No.
Whoever came up with brainlet,
You
fuck
fucking
them.
shammy. Haha, gotcha.
Oh, whoops.
Fuck
my
whoever came up
paintbrusher.
with brainlet, because
Oh.
My cat keeps
So
fucking
good.
looking up at me. I
Got that
can't
from my
let you in,
friend,
Simba.
Mandalore.
If I let you
Came
in,
from
I'll die
4chan.
again. Please. Okay. Whew.
I don't understand people who need to believe in the crazy side of their basic belief just to believe.
Because they're
in
bored
the...
with their lives?
It's like, alright, you know, the argument the creationists have, that my dad has, and a lot of other people like Ken Ham and Ken Hovind have, they say that, well, if this part of the Bible we don't have to believe in, then why should we believe in the rest of it? It's like, okay, I guess that makes sense if you want to go full crazy. Like, if you want to be consistently crazy.
Yeah.
But then what makes you different from people who advocate for Sharia law? Like...
But that won't work in the West.
But it's like, alright, so you have absolutely no room in your brain for like adjustment. You know, for
That's why I
thinking for
think-
yourself.
there should be a Bible part 2.
Yeah.
There is a
Oh, I
Bible.
thought you said black. For a second there, I thought you said Black Bible Part
That's
2.
right. There is. I'm glad you
Hello.
agree, Bung.
My name is Elder Walker.
If we should all follow the word of Joseph Smith, everybody.
No, it's not the word of Joseph Smith. He translated the Book
He
of Mormon.
translated it onto paper from the golden plates.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And then when the translator's wife hid the papers, and he was forced to translate it again, he wrote it differently. But he said that it was God's intention to write it differently.
Yes.
The Book of
That's
Mormon
actually
is
true.
the Book
That's
of
actually
Mormon is
true.
like the Silmarillion. No, the Book of Mormon. Think of it like the original Bible is the Star Wars,
Yeah.
and the Book of Mormon is Spaceballs. That's
No, it's not that self-aware. It's less self. It's like the,
Yeah,
it's like the
it's like-
Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Star Wars. You know,
Perfect.
when Joseph Smith went to go write the Book of Mormon, well, he was illiterate, so he had a guy named Sam Harrison, I think his name was, that wrote the book for him, and he was translating, but he wasn't allowed to show Harrison the plates. And when he finished translating it, Sam Harrison took it home to his wife. His wife hit the paper and said, if he's telling the truth, then he'd be able to translate it again, word by word. And then he went back to Joseph Smith, and Joseph Smith was like, oh no, you lost the paper? Well, God's really angry that you lost the paper, so I'm gonna have to write a completely different story that God is now telling me right now, and it's going to be the Book of Nephi. The first one was the Book of Lehi or something. And he wrote a completely different story, and
Brain hurts.
people still fucking believe in it.
That makes sense though. Fine.
No, it
It's the Bible.
It's the
the
Bible.
Book of Mormon.
Well, thank Elohim that he could save it. Preserve the word of Elohim.
So, well, the thing with that argument is that the book was written by people with certain conceptions of what morality is, and I have a feeling, like whichever prophet they are quoting never made an attempt to say this isn't for interpretation. Everyone is equal, hence the amount of inconsistencies. Oh no, absolutely. Like if the Bible is meant to be like a projection of society's sort of expectations for humanity throughout time. Like it started from the dirty, hairy Middle Easterners to the
Oh my
enlightened Greeks, and then through the English, and then now through the Americans, and blah blah blah. Now it's all civilized and shit.
Does Islam have their Book of
Yeah,
Right.
the Quran. They have the Quran.
What? I thought that was the Bible.
No, the Quran is kind of a
different.
sequel to the Bible with slight differences.
Okay, but I mean like the Book of Abdul, you know?
No, they just have the Quran, which isn't a direct sequel because it disagrees with the idea that Jesus was the son of God, but otherwise the stories are continued.
But
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
like Abdul found some plates of myrrh.
The Bible has no
And-
mistakes in this message. It was written as a guideline for humanity. It was written like a guideline for humanity, just like every other holy book in the world, just like every other philosophy in the world. It's not exactly, special. Well, it might have some historical and whatever mistakes. Messages never change. Well, they do.
Where
You
does
just choose not to believe
Quran
certain
take
ones.
place in the timeline? Is there
Quran is afterwards, if I remember
Right.
correctly. Book of Eli starring Denzel Washington.
Thank you guys for.
That was a good one.
being- Hey guys, I'm gonna be
That's
gay
awesome.
for a second, but thank
Is
you
the-
for being in call with me while I stream, because if I were in call, I wouldn't be able to fucking draw. Because this thing I'm drawing right now requires
Aw.
all attention from me, and I can't look at chat, so thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
glad I
I-
stayed up.
Got the Torah timeline of the Bibles.
Thank
And
you.
got the next
Kill your neighbor if they
generation.
don't believe in your religion or
timeline.
enslave women. Yeah, no, that absolutely is like. It absolutely is a worse religion, no doubt about it, than Christianity. But
That's like undoubtedly. It's like invokes violence constantly, and then people say it's like,
Yeah.
oh, but the Bible does. Yeah, like stop making that argument, please.
yeah, no, the Bible's gone through so many reformations that it's actually pretty chill compared to the olden days.
You know which hasn't? The fucking Quran. It's like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is pretty.
I've been
Matter of
talking
fact.
to this I've been talking to this girl from Syria recently.
No.
and she's been talking to me about how she really wants Islam reformation, but she's also explaining to me why that's really hard for Islam to do, because the word Islam literally means final.
Oh.
It's really hard to change, and it really sucks. But she says that a lot of people her age, because she's like 17, 18, a lot of like younger people in Muslim countries are actually really for the idea of reformation. It's kind of cool. So
That's
if they can somehow
cool.
change it up, that would be great. Like,
Mhm.
because Christianity
Yeah.
did that hundreds of years ago, and it's probably
Yeah.
been good.
And so Islam is like it's what it means final,
It means final or something like that.
right?
It's a really southern word. I can't remember.
And it looks for it's a guide to morality, a solution, if you would.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, for God's
Interesting.
sake. Oh, no, you're not.
You know, I hear a
Excellent.
lot of Islamists really
Mark.
like that.
I'm warming up to this.
I know you are.
Thing with Islam
Sammy,
is, well, the
I'm
Quran
looking
is
at this.
most like.
I thought you were joking about the Brick Testament, but no, there is an entire website dedicated to explaining the Bible through
I'm getting it.
Lego.
I'm getting.
Through Lego.
Wow,
Yeah, no, it's
Danny, you
real.
should get that.
Danny, there you
Oh,
go.
no, yeah, I know about that. Well,
Have
I'm
fun.
sorry, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is with Islam is, while the Quran is most like what the Bible is to Christians, the actual problem with Islam are the
Bible.
Sunnahs, which aren't as much of a guideline to humanity, but more like dictation on how to live, which got codified into law. Yeah, that's definitely a big part of the unmovable, unshakable part of Islam, is that it's more than just a belief system. It's definitely a way of life and definitely a way of law, which really sucks, and that's why it's really hard to reform, apparently.
Dude, their explanation of Romans 13:1 is like, dudes, it's
Although
so
I'm Christian,
good.
I believe that God's existence is irrelevant. Is
Holy
irrelevant?
shit.
What do you mean irrelevant? Yeah, 1 second. Religion was created to help humanity understand more who he is and what his place is in nature and society. Nowadays, it is used to help people make tough decisions, live a good life, etc. Islam means total submission to God, in a way. Okay. Well, I mean, alright, sure, that might be how you see Christianity. It's always just been a sort of order and a guideline for humanity for me.
Save.
Oh fuck,
But
finally,
the only
Fortnite opened.
the only people that I ever argue with when it comes to religion, aside from maybe some moral inconsistencies, are people who do believe that the existence of the supernatural is relevant. That's obviously not you. You don't care. You don't care. It's irrelevant to you if the supernatural exists. But it's important to some people, and that's what annoys me, is that they use religion as an excuse to believe in things that are otherwise dangerous or misleading or mentally abusive. Mostly because, like, that's my upbringing. It was kind of bad for me. So I empathize more with people who suffer under that kind of situation. But Hyojin to use Paint Tool Sai instead of Photoshop, though I
Yeah.
understand preference. I enjoy your reasoning.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, Paint Tool Sai is obviously more art directed than Photoshop. Photoshop is a photo manipulation tool that people use as art.
Yeah,
should
Illustrator would probably be preferable.
Oh, God, fuck Illustrator. Fuck
Well, it's
Illustrator.
actually
So actually,
graphic
dropping
design,
the hadiths
not
as soon as completely.
art.
Mam Tawidi, I probably spelled that wrong. It's a really
Like-
sound guy, and I believe he's from Australia. Cool.
Illustrator's what people who do modeling for laser
Oh,
cutters.
right.
I wonder if anyone here even knows what agnosticism is. Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah,
Jihad
it's what
against
happens
God or
when
something like
you
that.
jerk off with a copy of the Torah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what it is really proper. It's like when you denounce God, but you saw a ghost.
You what?
Sorry, you cut out. You cut out majorly.
Oh my God. Okay, I think what being agnostic really means is when you completely like denounce God, but you think you saw a ghost.
A goat.
Ghost.
Oh, right, I thought you said goat.
No, I'm pretty sure he said goat.
Yeah, you saw a goat once. You're like, oh, is that God?
Time to denounce God. God, is that you?
God.
God.
So I saw the movie Witch.
God?
The white goat. Probably God.
Leviticus.
Using the excuses wrong in
45.
every single case, but people believe in God as a sort of role model for someone who did everything right. Well, a lot of people believe in Jesus as the role model. But a lot of people also believe Jesus and God are the same Trinity being, so, you know, there's that as well.
Who is the Holy Goat?
The Holy Goat.
The Holy Spirit? Pentecost?
Yeah.
I once drew a really dumb comic of like a Catholic priest and a crusader, and then he's like, I bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Goat, and the crusader's like, Signor, do you mean ghost? And then it pans back to the priest, and he has a goat head. He's like, you do not know our Lord, Signor. It's really fucking dumb.
Jesus Christ, man.
I have a hyper-religious
Jesus Christ.
family that hosts Bible studies at this house every week. Oh, jeez. Goes to weird quirky
Nice.
church under a highway. Under a highway?
Are they trolls? Are they...
Which is why believing in God helps people go through difficult times, make tough decisions. No, I have no issue with anybody personally believing in God. I just don't like the proselytization. Because if you can't explain it, if you can't explain the existence of something while proselytizing, then it's just obnoxious and not helpful for anybody who wants to have a grasp in science. I'm sorry. It's gay. But you know what? It doesn't matter. If you want to get into it, that's also your choice. But I don't
Your
like the
prerogative.
stigma. Yeah, it's your prerogative. I just don't like the stigma that proselytizing is accepted socially, but criticizing proselytization is not accepted socially. When both of them are equally the same thing, right? Like, okay, if somebody screams God is real, and somebody else screams God is not real, the person who says God is not real looks way more cynical, despite the fact that they both made radical claims that
God
are
is
both
not
equally invalid and unneeded.
God is not dead.
Right?
God
Yeah,
is
like
not dead.
screaming God is not dead and God is dead are both equally invalid.
God's
inaccurate.
not dead.
Yeah, I love that movie. That was lit.
Staring on the inside, roaring like a. I can't believe I know that song.
That's why I
Yeah,
hate
it's
those-
a good song. It's a good jam.
Yeah, it's great. I'm sure
Hello,
Danny
Christian
loved
gay.
it.
Yeah, it's comedy though. It's meant to be at somebody's expense, so you know. If you think of any kind of comedy, it's always going to be at somebody's expense, even if it's somebody who doesn't
Yeah, that's
exist.
every comedy,
even if it's
especially
a
the
concept.
divine comedy.
If you make fun of grammar, that's a joke at the expense of the English language. If you make a funny face, that's a joke at the expense of ugly people. It's always going to be at the expense of something or someone.
Yeah.
There are definitely plenty of, and I only know this because my dad watches a lot of them, plenty of Christian comedians that make fun of atheists too. It's not uncommon.
Oh fuck yeah!
Thank you, Bung. That's exactly what I wanted you to say. I don't know what you're referring to because the stream is slow, but you're welcome.
No, the stream plays pretty quick actually. I'm pretty good.
God is gay.
God is
What?
gay.
What if he is
God
gay?
is
Yeah,
gay.
you go to
What if
heaven.
God is
It's
bi?
just
Why not?
episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race just playing forever.
Which of the 76 genders do you think God would be?
Well,
Z
I met
Zim?
God and she's black.
Oh, shut up.
Oh
I
god.
met God and she's black.
Don't
I
you
hate that
usually
shirt.
That black?
That shirt
She's
can
black.
burn.
Oh, that shirt. It just gives me the tumor.
What do you guys think of the hair design I did for this?
I really like the black in it.
That
It's
Oh,
really
thank
nice.
you.
Fucking nice.
It's giving me a really
yeah.
nice retro feel.
Yeah.
Very nice line work. I like
you.
it.
Like Jim and the
God,
it's-
God created
it's-
men first gay.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be painted soon and all blended and stuff.
I
think the
they
face
currently
looks a
have no way of knowing
smidge
what made us
weird,
in
though.
the past,
Mm.
or
Like
what happens
highly
after
detailed
death,
hair
etc.
and just
Find ways
meh.
Well,
face.
I'm not done yet, Aiden.
Alright, just
Yeah, no,
saying,
it is.
saying.
Yeah, obvious that
Have
is, I
fun.
think that absolutely is the case. Who am I? 54321. Okay, that's a really existential username.
Wow.
But I tend to adopt the if I don't know, then I don't assume. And I know a lot of people aren't exactly like that. If they don't know something, they would rather fill it in with something certain, like... I mean, there's no way to know, but I'm just gonna say that it's a good place. It's a good place with lots of candy and strippers.
What's a good place?
Why not?
I don't know, heaven maybe.
Hell.
Heaven's real.
Yes.
Why not?
Why
But
not?
a lot of people
wanna
have that
check?
mindset, and a lot of people have that mindset where it's like, I don't have an explanation for it, therefore, I'm gonna put in my own belief. And you know, it's generally harmless, but it's not helpful if you're into science. And if any of you are into science, then you have to understand why that isn't helpful, right? What if God's a demigender? What if Jesus is a demigender? Because he's a demigod.
Shut up.
I knew you were gonna fucking shut up.
Fuck.
Shut up.
Discovering something that doesn't exist, God. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, that's no roasting. No roasting. This is a safe zone. I don't know there's a Bigfoot, but can't assume there isn't one.
Oh,
Well,
man.
You can estimate that there isn't one, though. Just like there are some things. God isn't one of them, but there are some things that you can estimate the likelihood of it existing, and Bigfoot is definitely one of them. All right. Okay. I think I explained this in a video once. All right. Because none of us have seen the Loch Ness Monster, presumably, do you think that therefore there's a 50-50 chance the Loch Ness Monster exists? I don't think so, because the Loch Ness Monster cannot ecologically exist in the Loch Ness Lake, because there are no animals that it can eat that make up
Its
a
body
diet.
weight.
Yeah, size-wise, there is no pyramid of animals, right? You know what I mean? Like,
It's
if there's a
also a
really
little
big
lake.
animal... Yeah, it's a
Not a-
little lake, and...
Sorry, I'd imagine the Loch Ness adjusted to seawater. It's not.
Oh,
I met the Loch Ness monster. She was black.
Stop! Stop!
She was
I'm getting
black.
furious.
Demi-gendered.
Bigfoot
So-
is just a picture of a
so-
bear on two legs.
So ecologically, that's like 10 points against the existence of Bigfoot. So that puts the likelihood, I'm sorry, the Loch Ness Monster. So that puts it lower on the scale of likelihood. Do you see what I mean? It's like, whether God exists is kind of a 50-50, because that's an outer,
Either
That's-
he does or he doesn't. 50-50.
but like, when it comes to something like Bigfoot, right, that's way different, because an impact based on the claim and the impact it has, you have to measure it. And what do you think about people who believe in spirituality? Whatever you believe in, if you keep it to yourself, that's fine. You can share it, that's also fine. But when people act like it's already true when they talk to other people, I think are really obnoxious. It's like, it's not well, to me, it's not an open discussion when people do it. It seems like you're just bragging, or you're trying to convince me that it's true without actually talking to me like another human being, rather like somebody who is longing to believe in whatever you already believe in. That's how I feel every time I talk to Mormon missionaries, is that whenever they talk to me as if I really, really want to become a Mormon, rather than somebody who wants a reason to be interested in becoming a Mormon.
Yeah.
It's not a very helpful mindset. I don't know if I'm making sense at this point.
Sometimes it's just plain fucking sneaky too. Like when those
Yeah.
Mormons tried to like recruit me.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, what's that? You're having a family issues? Oh, somebody died in your family once? Well, we believe that even if they're not Mormon, you'll still get to see them in the afterlife. It's like, oh, okay, that's different from most churches. Wow, that's very fucking sneaky of you.
Yeah.
Um,
what a sweet little deal, a weekend sale that you get with your
Yeah.
religion.
Yeah. Oh, you're being super, super nice to me. That's taking advantage of
Gross.
like dumb people.
Being nice.
Her name is Rayquisha. Ecologically? No, ecologically. I just mean like ecosystem-wise. If the reason the Loch Ness Monster is unlikely to exist is because there's not enough fish, there's not enough large fish to sustain the diet of a creature that big. Therefore, a creature that size wouldn't exist in the first place, so it's unlikely that the Loch Ness Monster exists. It's not the same as God, where you could say there's a 50-50, because, like, there's no way you could be like, oh, well, there's not a house big enough in the sky for God. Well, no, people just say God exists out there or in your heart or some other bullshit, so you can get away with saying that God might or might not be real. But Loch Ness Monster, not real. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, because even God could be like a concept. Like it's very
I mean,
odd.
for me, he's a concept. He's meant to be a representation of society. That's
Yeah,
me,
it's
though.
philosophical.
Yeah.
If the beginning of life had some sort of intelligence behind it, then that may as well be God, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a floating
but
brain.
But then if we scientifically discover God, then he's probably no longer God anymore. He's just an alien.
Yeah.
Lol, tree
Weirdo.
fitty. I see you, Maelstrom02. Jeez, tree fitty bullshit.
Yeah.
What if I love Hitler? Should I keep it to myself? Yes.
No.
I
spread
thought that was. I thought that was meant to be a challenging question, like trying to get me to question my idea of what you should share. You
No,
just gave me
if you
another
like
reason to
Hitler,
say
keep
yes.
it to yourself.
That's-
Jesus Christ.
I read
God.
this essay and people say
Yeah.
that-
I met Hitler. She was black.
Oh no! Aiden, please tweet that out.
Like it's just like Hitler's like Big Mama's house, like big black
Oh
woman,
my
and she's
God.
like she
It's
loves
like-
white people.
Yeah.
You know?
Once you go black, Hitler, you don't go back, Hitler.
Yeah, like Hitler, like she sees like me or Aiden, and is just like, ooh, honey, check. Big
Oh,
hot
for
and everything.
fuck's sake.
Sees like Hyojin and Bung, just like, what are they doing
Oh no.
in my house?
There's a teacher at my school that believes in magic maple syrup and was pushing her beliefs onto the younger students. That
Fucking
sounds
Canadian.
not. That sounds very non-professional. Unfortunately, there are teachers like that, and they get away with it.
It's really sad. It takes a lot to fire a teacher too.
Yeah.
It's unreal how much a teacher has to do. They actually get fired. They basically
Yeah.
molest them, and that's it.
You gotta make a fake rape claim.
Nothing short of like
the
molestation.
hunt.
Gets-
No, there's tunnels to the sea. Nessie's eating whales. All right, there we go.
Okay,
And just
there we
goes
go.
straight back to Loch Ness.
Mhm.
Eats the whales around Scotland. Rows right back to Loch Ness.
Yeah, doesn't go where the source of the food is, like any other aquatic life.
Fucking, I am so stupid.
So there has been one massive marine reptile that's existed for like 40 years. It's got to be
Fortnights.
dead by now. By itself, doesn't have a family. It's just one being.
Oh no, haven't you seen the movie?
Oh yeah, the water horse.
You water horse.
Ugh.
Water horse.
Get little like
It's the
cartoon.
water
form.
horse.
Yeah. The water horse.
Was that a bad movie? I don't remember.
Would you?
Man, Brave was a shit movie.
So-
It's a really bad movie.
Yeah. You could change your fate. Hyojin in the senses with Jesus Christ God really fits for the conversation. Well done. If it's the people who still live by it who are the bad people, the good Muslims know how to interpret the Quran. Well, I mean, you say that, but like, it is kind of subjective anyway. I mean, I would rather the Muslims that a lot of modern Muslims interpret the Quran incorrectly so that it's peaceful, rather than interpret it correctly so that it's violent. You know what I mean? A lot of modern Muslims. The girl that I was talking about who lives in Syria. Her name's Gigi. I don't know what her real name is, but you remember her, Hyojin, right? She was an artist like ages ago.
Yeah, I do
Gigi?
remember her actually. I didn't know she lived in
Yeah, yeah.
Syria though. I wasn't aware.
Oh, she lives in a Middle Eastern country. I can't remember which
Okay.
one. It is black, white, red flag. Anyway, what was I saying? She says that a lot of modern Muslims that she hangs out with, they can't interpret the Quran in a way that's peaceful. Rather, they just choose not to believe in certain aspects of it. They don't uphold the certain laws to it, because the belief system isn't all too fucked up. It's mostly the laws, right? The laws that come with the Quran, the Hadith, and the Sunnah. So They just choose not to do the
Oh,
laws because
Jesus.
it's tedious,
hold
it's
on.
stupid, it's
One
violent.
sec. Hello? What's wrong?
Hero.
Alright. I was gonna stream, but I was about to end. Can you give me a sec?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Hey guys.
Okay.
I gotta end stream. I'm gonna end stream. Cause
Okay.
yeah.
I'm still gonna get it. Uh-oh.
I met Muhammad.
Everyone say goodbye.
She was black.
I'm not ending the stream with I met Muhammad and she was black.
More like big fart.
That's it. I'm ending this.